Happy
All right.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
It's our Dungeon
I wasn't
Master's
expecting that.
birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, it's my birthday
And
was a
and
couple days ago, and
Couple
I became
years.
even
Hey,
older than I am.
Which is
my
Everyone
even
last
was
couple days
Frankie,
have
before.
felt
ancient.
like a couple of years
even
too.
Frankie.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I was muted. Happy birthday to
so
you.
old.
Happy birthday. Oh, where did that? Sorry.
Am I actually the young? No, Brian's younger than me. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
Kevin's younger.
you're incredibly old.
yes, I'm very, very old.
I
Kevin
think
is the youngest.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
forget
I
the
didn't
music.
recognize that. All right.
I didn't think I was younger than Lorraine.
Kevin, you're
Uh,
64, aren't you?
Paul, can you mute when you're
Unmute
not talking?
only if.
All right.
That sounds like we're in a bad NASA movie.
All right,
I thought
so
Christopher Nolan
here
was
we
doing our
are.
sound mix.
We're back in Phandalin for the continuation of the Dragon Barrel adventure. And so last time, the party had heard rumors of some magic dragon slaying sword hidden in some barrel up to the north. And through some auguries, they were able to discover some clues of where the barrel was. And with the help of Abiona's Raven, they were able to scout the countryside until they actually found the barrel. And so they arrived there and they entered the catacombs below a mound. And they had wonderful adventures in which they almost died. And so now the party is cowering in a corner of the barrel, wondering if they can survive when they hear a song.
What is a youth impetuous fire?
Give
Why
me
this
that
white
tack. Let me
space
fireball it.
is full of fire, and my hands are washed.
And so O'Carolyn, who had been delayed on the journey
Fate travels
due to
together.
some digestive problems, is now happy and clean and very, very comfortable again. And he has joined the party. And so you hear him singing.
I did not fireball him, man. It's some creature.
La 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 la.
Seems like a
What do you guys want to
reasonable
do?
response.
Shut him up.
His body crispy.
Check and see how well I feel after a long rest.
Okay. Yeah, so let's say you've taken your long rest.
And a
Anyone
long
else want
rest
to?
gets us all our hit points back.
Yeah, you have all your hit points back.
Woo.
And
You have all
spell
your
points.
spells back. Everything's back. Everything's ready again. So you hear O'Carolyn. Anything you guys want to do?
Shut him up.
No, tell him to where we
Oh,
are. Oh, Carolyn, over here.
oh,
I
Carolyn,
want to
you
come
rugged
to you,
dwarf.
laddie, but I
Just
can't see
small,
through the white
hairy, hidey
space.
over here.
Can't fireball him? Bummer.
Yeah, you can fireball him if you want. I have no
No.
problem with that.
Nice.
Give me roll.
So Carolyn, you're going to go through here.
Yeah, I'm afraid to see what's there, though.
I am a fireball, not
Roll
throw one at him.
slowly, dwarf boy.
Nothing. La, la, la,
Okay,
la,
so
la,
hold on.
la.
So okay, damn it, stop. Sorry. So as O'Carolyn goes through here, you hear a click.
Uh-oh. Someone, he sprung a trap.
From where?
Below your feet. Damn it.
Below our
Below,
feet
like
or his
on the
feet?
ground below our feet?
Under Carolyn's feet?
Bummer.
What's
Sorry.
clicking mean? Does it mean I have to tap dance? Tap, 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 tap.
Okay, so O'Carolyn, you feel this click under your feet.
Crumble, crumble, rocks tumble. Rocks fall and crush us all.
Okay, Michael, Kevin's laptop has crashed.
Can
Okay.
you? I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
look great.
A bunch of rocks fell on top of him.
Bummer.
Wow. Talk
Right
about
on
getting
top of
rocks
him?
off.
Yeah.
And so
As in,
you hear O'Carolyn's voice, and then suddenly you hear this tumble and crash, and you see this hallway is now full of rocks.
Bummer. Let's open. Let's open up
the
a
dwarf.
coffin.
The dwarf is
Bummer,
going to
let's
head
go the
that
other
way to
way.
help get him out.
They didn't know they were coming to a rock concert.
Art, 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 art. Is it by the Rolling Stones?
Right, O'Carolyn, you take 22 points of damage from the
Ah,
falling rocks.
All right.
okay, how do I write that down on my paper?
With a
Just
pen or
if
a
you have a
pencil?
piece of paper, just like subtract that from your hit points.
What's your hit points? Subtract 22.
22.
Wow, I'm going to go back to the hospital.
Get some of the blood back
My
that you gave him.
maximum hit points are 35. So
So,
35 minus 22.
yes.
That leaves me at my age, my intellectual age.
Someone give that man a potion.
All right, so now you see that. So with this crash, you see that what used to be an empty tunnel is now full of rocks. And Carolyn is not singing anymore. What are you guys doing?
Start digging through the rocks,
Celebrating.
moving
Digging
out of
through
the
the
way.
rocks.
Open up
Okay.
a coffin.
So Fjord, let's say that, how many of you are digging?
Dor definitely is, with his dwarvish mining strength and guile and will and pep and intelligence and all that.
Eisensprite will dig.
Okay. Eisensprite, Fjord, anyone else digging or not?
I'm digging,
I ran there the minute I heard the crash.
Okay.
Thus
And
the
so
movement of my character.
you're digging, let's say that finally you're able to dig O'Carolyn out and you see that he's kind of like a little
Crushed.
beat up. Actually quite beat up.
He's feeling crushed.
Kick him while you're down.
And then let's say just
I
you
can see the
clear
top of your head, mate, but it's going to be in trouble.
and you can clear the rocks out to the side.
Yeah. Have we found him yet?
Yeah, they got me.
Can we have this cool? Okay, first I'm gonna do a cure wounds.
Thank you.
All right, so that would be 16 hit points. He gets
Wow.
back.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's a massive, yeah, that's a very impressive life cleric roll. So now, what do you guys want to do?
I want to. Where's that box? There was a box over here.
There was no box. That was a pressure plate that he stepped on.
Oh, okay.
That
I stepped
triggered
on a
the,
pressure plate.
yeah.
Let's open up these coffins. They're all heavy already.
Told you to walk softly and carry a big stick.
All right, Silly Wanker's
stick.
gonna.
You said stick. Oh, I think
You want to
So-
open the
something else.
coffins again?
Silly Wanker and Eisensprite, are you opening them at the same time together? Because that would be incredibly foolish, and so sounds like perfect for our group.
It does sound perfect for our group.
Did you guys see that the way is still blocked by giant stones?
We moved
I don't
them.
think so.
Right inside
Are we
the
still
door.
blocked
all
in,
over
or should we
them?
clear the path so we can get out if we have to?
I'm
We got
looking at
another
Fjord.
path over here.
Yeah, maybe. We don't know what's in that. We should investigate
No,
before
we're
we decide.
okay.
Okay.
Didn't we come through that way before?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Do we want to
So-
open up these coffins?
Sure we do.
Okay.
We
I
do?
open mine. And I back away.
Sorry, I'm trying to like mess around with some of these rocks.
Stuff Stop trying to get your rocks off.
Yeah, it's what happens is like if you try to lock them down, they become part of the environment and you can't move them.
Oh.
So I was trying to undo. All right, so are all the rocks cleared out now?
Yes.
Are you that blue thing next to Fjord? Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, so everything should be cleared out by now, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I think all the rocks are gone, correct?
Yes.
All right,
Here.
so kind of like move where you are. So Silly Wanker, you're gonna go open one of the coffins.
He opened it
Yeah.
already.
Okay, so can you roll a 20-sided die?
Can, but will he?
Yeah. Wow.
Don't open the coffin. Don't do it often. If you
Did you
try
roll?
Yeah,
to
it's
ask it for-
I have to get the map out of the way for some reason to roll.
View?
3.
Okay, so as you stand there and open the coffin, this cloud of dust comes out.
Oh,
A cloud of
I'll back
corrosive
away.
dust comes out. It fills a 10 by 10 foot area. So both Egg and Silly Wanker are, or Egg, can you also roll a 20-sided die?
I can.
But will you?
You won't.
I think you should refuse.
You also rolled a
Also
3.
3. This
Oh,
is
we suck.
destiny.
Is
What
it
a cloud of
poison?
giant strength?
And both of you take 16 points of acid damage.
Awesome.
Acid's poisonous, right?
No.
No, it's
Not the
acid.
hallucinogenic type.
That's not poison.
Was I frightened?
No, you weren't.
Okay.
I don't know. Were you frightened?
I might have been, but
Okay.
I don't
If you
know
want to be
how that would
frightened, you
give
can
me.
also be frightened. But
Well, yeah, but I don't
Be
get. I
frightened.
mean, I wouldn't really get an advantage. I mean, with that, no, that doesn't make sense.
all right. So you both take 16 points of acid damage from the
Ah,
tomb
okay.
Awesome.
That's
that
not,
you had opened before, but apparently you closed it again to reset it so you could do it again.
Did we?
Yes,
We
we
wouldn't
already
have
opened
closed
them.
it.
You already opened it before?
Well, we would have left it open.
Apparently, you want to close it again and reopen it because that's what Silly Anchor did.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys want to do here after you've retaken your acid damage?
Let's get somebody else to open it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Carolyn, get over here.
Yeah.
Check this out.
And so, is there anything else you want to do? So, you want to close the other sarcophagus and reopen it again?
Sure, why not? We might get something different
No.
this time.
I mean, so we did already open both of these.
Yes.
I guess.
Okay. I thought we didn't.
I didn't
I was thinking we had. I mentioned it earlier, but I wasn't sure. I think the other 4 had beasties in it, and these ones are the ones that had the acid. But it's been a moment.
That's okay.
I just wanted
been
to
a
drop
while.
acid.
So
I didn't
now
remember
you
that they were
are.
acid. I just thought we opened them.
So you had your long rest, and some of you have retaken damage to start your day. And what do you want to do?
I
Another
would
long
like to
rest.
have a long rest.
Another long way.
So you want to take another long rest under here?
Nah.
I think
Let's go on.
Carolyn needs one.
Oh, yeah, most of your hit
You
points
can
back.
carry me. I'm small.
Let's go.
Okay, so
Over
we want to go
here.
north out of here.
Yeah, let's go downstairs. Which way did we come in?
The stairs are right in the middle.
So that's where
And
we
so
come
Yeah,
in.
there's an eastern chamber that
go.
you're in now, and there's a western chamber that you fled from after getting
But
your
have we
asses
been
kicked.
north?
Why didn't you
We,
guys take that jewelry on that skeleton in the southwest?
Actually, Tim, you haven't been there yet, so you actually don't know what's going on
Is
Oh,
this
with the
I'm
other
just,
room.
it's my psychic abilities kicking in.
is this
okay,
stair
so
Hello,
are
going
we
friends.
downstairs?
following?
How about we go
Yeah,
north?
silly wanker, those are the stairs that you came out from, that you came
Oh,
down
okay.
from.
So
Hello,
over
friends.
here.
Have we gone north?
Yeah, have we gone here?
You have not
No, we
gone
have
north.
not gone north.
Let's go that way then.
That looks kind of rickety. You go first, silly wanker.
I'll go first. I'm little.
Let's grab Egg and just throw him.
Okay, throw egg across.
Is the wood holding my weight?
Those are steps. Those are stone steps, not wood.
Oh, they're
Oh, okay.
stone.
They look
Okay,
like
well,
rickety
great.
wood
Well
steps,
then,
and I've seen a few
No,
Indiana
I
Jones
just
movies.
made something. It's not
okay.
perfect, but
Be careful.
No,
They
it's
might-
fine. It looked like pallets or planks to me.
Yeah.
no. It's just steps, stone steps going down.
All right.
Ooh,
This looks interesting.
you should kiss it.
We will.
Oh, I
All
didn't
right,
see
so
that.
can you describe what you
Wow.
see as you? So you go north down some steps, and
we
you have what kind of light sources are you using?
I'm sorry.
What
My
kind of light
innate
sources are you
ability
using?
to see.
Torch. I've had a torch since we came down here.
Okay, so can you? So Egg, you go down the steps
In
first, and as you
and
enter
in the
this northern chamber.
torchlight, in the torchlight, we've gone into a chamber that seems fairly big, and I don't even. I mean, what I hear is that water. Would I would hear that, wouldn't I?
Yeah, so you can hear some water.
So it's like rushing water. I mean, like maybe even like a waterfall.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
exactly. It's like a
as
waterfall.
as we go a little bit deeper in this chamber, we see lots of bones and deteriorating living creatures, and one of them appears to be a small dragon. Well, I mean, like small for dragons, big for us. But also in the chamber, besides there being two open rocked rim pits, there is a sarcophagus that appears to be much larger than a average human, and the bas relief sculpture on the lid of the sarcophagus appears to be a woman wearing a diaphanous robe, lying in state.
Excellent. And so you are now in this big chamber. You see a dragon skeleton. Anything else you notice about the dragon skeleton?
Magic sword on it.
Has a tattoo on top.
It does look like that there's something laying on its skull, potentially a sword. I'll go investigate.
Right, so that's meant to be a sword embedded into the skull of the dragon.
Okay.
So as you
You mean
get
like
close,
Excalibur?
yeah, exactly. So you see that the sword is embedded into the skull of the dragon.
I do see it.
Wait, Egg. I've heard tales of swords pulled from dead creatures like a steak.
Are you guys all here? So
heart.
some of you are not going. Some of you are staying outside, right?
Probably the wise thing.
Yeah. So Carolyn and Eisenspread are staying outside.
So, so Fjord, are you saying you want to pull the sword out?
I'm saying, like a vampire, it could bring the creature back to life.
Oh, that's interesting. Silly Wanker, did you get on top of the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
Those breasts are huge.
He's doing
I
naughty
have those
things.
breasts. Anything happened?
Are you Are you going to
Now
use
we
the
know why we
knockers?
call him Silly Wanker.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do I turn the knobs? Do they?
Yes, you do turn them. You
So,
turn
so
them
you're
till
trying to
something happens.
twist the knobs on the bas relief woman?
Yep. Do they move?
Oh my
Open
goodness.
up the coffin
Nope,
there?
nope. There's
Huh.
nothing. You are fingering some knobs, and you just feel stone underneath your hand.
Huh.
Turn
How's
turn
that?
it
He's
turn
not even touching
it's
the
left
coffin.
69.
Oh well. I have no idea how to open this up.
Did is the are you just rearranging the water or
Did someone
is
move
it
the water? Can you just hit like back and make it go back? Someone move the water.
it said
Whoever moved it?
GM.
No, I was trying to put it back, but it's not put back correctly. So whoever made the first move, can you just hit the backspace and move
Oh,
it
I'm
back to where it was? Whoever moved it.
Yeah, whoever messed the water, put the water
Yeah,
back.
whoever moved the water to the side, can
Put
you
the water
just
back.
do the undo? Click the undo.
Water
Eh,
back.
I
Put the water.
suspect whoever did it doesn't realize they're the one who did it.
That could be. It would have been
Could have been
someone
me.
touching their computer a moment ago.
Yeah,
I've
did
been
someone
touching a
try to
lot of
move the
things.
water?
No.
I didn't try to move the water, but I tried to move the map.
Do you see who was that
Uh,
who tried to move the map?
Paul Eisenspreich.
Paul, can you just click undo?
Is there an
The
undo
undo
button?
arrow.
Where is the
Yes,
undo?
Where's that?
On the
it's on the
right-hand
right
side at
side.
the bottom.
The screen.
yeah.
There's an arrow
Arrow.
pointing backwards.
Eh, On the right side at the bottom, it says 5 foot.
No,
Above that.
upper right, you see the icon list, the very
Ah,
last one, the very bottom one there. So his undo did not do that.
it
My
moved my
undo.
character around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my undo-
maybe Paul try to hit undo a couple more times.
I have
Okay.
been doing that, and
He did it,
Right, so it's
Michael.
not.
He's undid.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
got
someone
me
him.
where there's
else.
nothing to
Someone
undo.
else moved the water then, or maybe
My
Mine-
because
hands
I
were not on
moved it.
on my keyboard.
Yeah, I think you moved it, Michael. You have to.
I mean, I can't move it back to where it was.
Did you try your undo?
I already undid as far as I can do. I can't undo anymore.
Want me to
No.
try?
Yeah, whoever
I
may
can't.
have possibly moved the water.
Everybody try your undo. Either your character will move or the water will move.
I can move the
No,
water
no, no,
now.
no, 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 Carolyn, you're
Oh,
undo.
okay. I'll
Don't
put it
move
back.
the water, but hit the undo button. Oh, Tim, drop
Okay,
it.
I hit undo button.
Yeah.
I have no more undo button to hit.
Put
I'm all done
the
undoing.
candle back.
Yeah.
So, can someone else see if you had moved the water?
I did it already.
I did it already too, and it only moved my character.
Yeah, for me it was
I
just my
think
character.
it's silly.
Lorraine, did you
Wanker
try?
Did something to that
No,
sarcophagus.
Did you try to undo it, Lorraine?
no.
Try the
It
undo
doesn't work.
button.
So
we
everyone
know
tried
that.
undo and it didn't work.
Oh,
Michael, you can't physically just move it back?
I can physically move it, but it just doesn't look right because I have them overlapping and stuff. And so now it's like the bottom layer is on top, so it just looks
So,
stupid.
Michael, put it where it needs to be and then click on the top layer so it's the active one on top.
I can't do that
Really? That's,
because
should be
once
able
you
to.
lock something down, it becomes part of the environment.
Okay.
And you can't move it anymore. And so what happened is I forgot to lock down that bottom layer of water. And I locked down the top layer.
And you
And so when
can't.
you moved it out, so now the top layer has become part of the environment and I can't move it.
We will forgive you.
And so it just looks like really fucking stupid now.
We will
It'll
forgive
be
No,
okay.
it looks like gemstones. It's beautiful.
We will forgive you and pretend it's okay. And then privately we'll make fun of you for having a shitty looking water.
There's some water.
It looks like the beautiful steps of the Serengeti.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Anyways,
So
It's
I
that,
believe
that looks like
Egg was pulling the
it's a
sword out of the
esophagus.
skull, right?
Right.
Lorraine, you
Yeah.
said something?
No, we were waiting. Oh, Lorraine,
Yeah.
what'd you
Lorraine,
say?
you were saying something?
No, I said Silly Wanker is lying on the coffin.
Silly Wanker is standing on top of the sarcophagus.
Billy Wanker is molesting the coffin.
No, I'm just trying to get it open.
Are
Well,
you trying to
just
open it now? You're molesting the figure on the coffin.
Oh, I'm
We know
just
that.
how you open it.
Scott, you can
You're
just move
feeling it
the
up.
just move
I thought
the
you were trying to
lid.
get her legs open.
No, I'm gonna try to kiss it like Sleeping Beauty. See if that works.
He wants to
Oh,
kiss it.
that's not
Oh,
kinky.
dude, that's so many levels of creepy.
I'm just going to say that most people will just try to shove the top of the
Oh
sarcophagus
yeah, I
open.
can do that too.
Yeah, he just wants to get her top off. Come on.
okay. I'm gonna back up because I don't want to get acid on me again.
Well, well, that's the thing too. I don't want to do it either because I already have enough hit points off me.
Well,
So
does somebody have a spell they could throw on the coffin lid to make it move?
now I'm gonna open.
All right,
Pull the
so
sword out.
where are all the characters? Oh, Carolyn, you're down in here. Or you're not.
I'm not there yet. Hey, where'd I go?
You're way in the tunnel for some
Oh,
reason.
because I guess I hit the
Undo.
rewind button. Yeah.
Yeah, your undo button. Every time you hit it, you went backwards.
Wow. So I'm at the top of the stairs. I'm Mountain Dew.
So you want to stay there at the top of the stairs, right?
I do
Outside.
because you guys are gonna fill the chamber with acid, and you need my magic song to blow back the acid.
It's not going to be acid. It's going to be poison gas coming through these holes, the wells.
Very possibly. Very possibly.
No, I
Or
think you're gonna have
Sturges.
monsters rising up.
Pull the
It'll be
sword
like
from the
a
dragon.
flood of sturges.
Whose turn is it to do something?
I
Anybody
believe
happened
can do
to the
something. We're not in
dragon?
initiative order.
Egg
I'm
was
too small to pull.
Egg was
I'm
going
too, I'm too
to
small.
pull the sword.
I'm too small. Somebody big has to do it.
I
Why
can't
did you
use
do-
a sword. I'm a cleric.
I will do it.
Okay, there
I
you
will
go.
pull the sword.
Pull the sword.
I will pull the sword from the skull of the dragon, whose bones spell the word dead. D-E-A-D, dead.
Ooh, how clever.
They do spell the word dead.
It's supposed to
Yeah,
word dead.
ready a
All right.
fireball. So when
Anything
it comes
happen?
alive, I can
Do I
hit
pull it? Does it come out?
All right. Roll a d20.
Uh-oh.
Then-
Uh-oh.
You want to do it? All right. So you tug and tug on the sword, and it's stuck.
I got a 4.
Ooh.
You rolled a
So he's not worthy.
Little
Yeah, he's not
foreplay.
worthy. I will see if I'm worthy. I will pull too.
You are the least worthy person in the group.
Oh, hey, man.
But sure.
11.
How strong are you?
Not too strong. Let me see. I am.
Wait, doesn't somebody have
11.
gauntlets of ogre power?
Yes.
I have strength 11.
Yeah,
All right, so
I'm
silly
wearing
Wa-
them.
So what'd you roll, Eisenspray, before?
A 4.
Yeah. All right. Even with your gauntlets of ogre power, you do not pull it out. And Silly Wanker, you start tugging. You see like the sweat dripping off Silly Wanker's face. It's like rolling down, his collar. You feel like under your robes, it's starting to soak. Your body's getting soaked with sweat, and
I think I.
it's not budging.
Why would
And
I
what do you want to
tug that
do?
long for? Okay.
I mean, is there a spell? Is there magic holding it in place?
No, you just need a certain number.
Yep.
So-
I don't know.
All right,
I mean, you can
well,
ask
move
that
over,
question, but how are
Eisenspray.
you going to? How are you going to
I'll try it.
investigate?
I'll try it with
Perception roll.
my strength of 11. and let's see. I don't know if there's any. I really don't have any skills that can.
Just roll your 20 and see what happens.
See if you're
All
worthy.
right. I'm feeling pretty worthy.
There you go. You have to believe. A 3.
Ooh!
And so you see this little squat hobbit guy like yanking and yanking. Your feet
Until
are
I
slipping
yank.
in the dust as you pull. You're straining. Your face is turning red.
I mean,
Your
I'm making my
hair
own
is getting
gravy over
soaked
here.
with sweat. What are you doing now?
I'm making
You're
my
going-
own gravy. I'm sweating so much.
That's
Poor
gravy.
little egg. Wow, that's tough.
That is.
I mean, can we
Is O'Carolyn going to try?
Can we break the
I'll do
dragon's skull and try to get it out that way?
No, I want to ask you guys, why do you think that there's this setup? You've got the 4 wells, you've got a sarcophagus with a female figure, and you have a dragon with a sword through its skull. We're missing something.
It's a ritual. Once we get the sword out, there's going to be a flood of gas or sturges from those holes.
No, I
And
think
then
the
the
dragon's
lid
gonna come to
pops
life.
open. So you think it's going to be one of those undead dragons?
Yep.
Well, or
Okay.
maybe the sarcophagus lady is the only one who can pull the sword out.
Okay, I'm going to
I
try.
have an idea.
Michael, I'm trying.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah. And so you go clanking up in your chain mithril, right?
Which doesn't clank.
It rustles softly as you go up,
There.
and you start pulling and yanking. And can you describe what happens as you pull and yank on the sword?
Well, in a very manly way, I use my hand and I pull it up and I say, well, that's not a problem.
And actually, what really happens is that you yank and you pull on the sword with one hand, trying to look really cool. But as you start yanking, you find that your feet are starting to slip, and you're pulling and pulling on the sword. And now you're also starting to sweat and strain, and your little beard, you're starting to drool down your little beard as you're pulling with so much strength. And even the snot is coming out of your nose as you use so much effort.
Wow.
Okay, Abiona knows me very well, and she knows I would never put that much physical effort into work.
I was the laugh that said, "Ain't that the truth?"
So, well then, I say we wake up the lady and let her pull the sword out.
Good idea.
Kind of like an idea of someone who said, "Let's break all the bones of this dragon and dump them into these holes, and then see if we can chop off the skull."
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Sacrilege.
Just in case it
That's
is
a bad
dragon.
idea. Let's wake up the lady.
Okay, open it up then, man.
I'm having
I'm
trouble.
too little.
I can't read my character sheet anymore. It's been too long, and I don't know if I have any spells that are useful.
You could use perception on the sarcophagus.
But also, Carolyn, you're not actually down there. You're in a different room.
I'm
So
waiting.
if you actually want to contribute and give them advice, you really should go down.
Okay.
Or else unless you're saying that people are yelling up to you. And then if you want to yell to O'Carolyn and tell them what's going on, you can actually act that out. You can tell what you're yelling up to him. And if you want to, and O'Carolyn, if you want to know what's going down, you actually have to yell down and ask him.
How brittle do the bones look on the dragon?
Are we doing initiative order? I don't
No,
know.
we are not. we're not
Okay,
in
then
combat, so anyone can do anything.
sound effect
They're
two as though Carolyn
pretty
clumps
solid
down the
looking.
stairs.
They're dragon bones. They're actually kind of thick.
Yeah.
Oh, the hell with it. I can see if I can open the coffin.
I'm looking.
Okay.
I have spells.
I want to smack the dragon head with my hammer.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Doing my
All right,
best
so
not to hit the sword. With all
Hang
my
on.
strength.
I'm trying to look. I have a perception of 5+, and I have an insight of 8. Can I use that, Dungeon Master, to lay it on the sarcophagus lady and see what mysteries she has?
15. That should do something.
19.
all right, sorry. So let's go with Tim first.
Okay.
I want
He's
to
in the room?
try to do a perception on coffin lady and see if what she knows, if she's in there, who is she,
All
why
right,
are
did you
we
open
here?
the coffin or you didn't open the coffin?
We didn't
I'm
open the
opening the
coffin yet.
coffin.
All right, so let me see over here.
How do you open this coffin? You push the lid off?
Yeah, there's a sarcophagus that has like a heavy stone lid on top of it.
You just push the stone off.
Are you gonna try?
And so
Yep.
if you look around on the coffin, you see like an engraving that says, "Here lies the lady
The lady. Okay.
Alagandar of Neverwinter and her faithful squire."
And her faithful
And
squire.
her
They're in the
squire?
same box. Cool.
Maybe.
Why are there dead soldiers all around?
They probably stood guard until they couldn't stand guard anymore.
And they laid guard.
Going to be like a
Open it
Templar
up.
knight and come back to life.
They're
Yes.
so old, they're haggard.
I have a
All
bad
right,
feeling.
so if you are
Shall we try to push the coffin
investigating
open? Yeah.
these dead bodies on the side, you feel that they're actually not soldiers. And you look at how they're dressed. They're not dressed in military uniforms.
Are
But
they
it
as
seems
dead
like,
and old as everything else?
yeah, they're quite dead. Yeah, but
Can I
they're
tell
not
what
dressed
race
in
they are?
military uniforms or anything like that.
So they're not her guard.
This one doesn't have a head.
Were they cave raiders? I mean, were these guys who tried to push open the coffin before?
So
Ooh.
Or do they
Carolyn,
appear
you're
to
gonna
be like
go and look at these bodies. How about move over and look at the bodies?
All right, I'm looking at this one. What do I see? Do I have to roll a wisdom roll?
No, you investigate this and you see this guy has like kind of like a leather, what seems to be a badly decayed leather outfit. And then you find like a little pouch. And inside the pouch, you find some rusty, decayed, worn out picks, like lock picks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What do I see on my guy?
Just kind of, you just think that these are just, they don't have military stuff on them. But
So
you
they
think
were
that
Right.
trying to
maybe
That lockpick
their
could be
heat.
good to get that coffin open.
these are like
Not.
really old, decayed, rusted, badly damaged. It's just something
They wouldn't
that's like
work very well.
decades old, if not
Thieves.
longer.
Thieves. If they have
Thieves that have
lockpicks,
been down
they
here
were
forever.
Right. So what killed
And
them?
the guy next to Fjord, he's got like a spear.
I don't know.
Looks
Maybe.
like a spear
Looks like he's lying under a spear, or a spear is
Um,
under him
on top of him.
or them.
And he's also very dispirited.
Oh,
And again, it seems like it's not like a really fancy spear, but just kind of a really common spear that anyone could get. And again,
It's not a
it's
spear of destiny.
really rotten. The wood is
They've
decayed,
been here a long
head
time.
is rusted.
And the next one?
I don't know. There are just some.
There's 3 of them.
Sometimes some of them look like
Headless.
maybe they're like less decayed than others, and so it's not like they all came together. So you can kind of figure out that maybe at different times people have come down and successfully gotten this far, tried to raid the tomb, and somehow died.
So everybody, what do you think killed them? Did whatever killed them come out of the 4 holes, the wells?
Probably.
I think they killed the dragon and the dragon killed them. Or, yes. From the holes.
Unlikely. So should we?
Why don't
each
we
of us
send
take...
O'Carolyn down a hole and see what's down there?
Or
Wait
a
a minute,
torch.
wait a minute. Does anybody have light they can throw down there?
Or a very
got-
Like a
small
fireball.
person with
Or
a rope?
bird? Abiona, send a bird.
Or, no, you're going to send a bird down a well? That's really hard for a bird to fly. Unless Egg is at the bottom of the well to catch it.
No,
Does
first-
anybody
Open
have?
the
Does anybody
coffin.
have any rope?
Yes.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what your 50 feet's like.
Why is that funny?
I think that's a wise move. We'll just send you down.
I'm gonna walk over to this hole and I'm gonna hold the torch over it. Do I see? I mean, is there any indication at all? In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I've got like 10 torches. I'm gonna throw a lit torch down the hole.
Next
Paul?
time,
Okay.
throw
Paul,
yourself.
could you mute your mic while you're eating? The plastic is making loud sounds.
All right, so you
I was
go
gonna say,
and
I
you're
didn't
gonna
know
drop.
a banana would make that much.
You're gonna
noise.
drop a lit torch
That
down.
wasn't plastic. That was the sound of a monster coming up out of the hole.
No. Yes, I am, Michael. I'm going to take my lit torch. I'm going to lean over the hole that I'm at right there, which is, just west of the sarcophagus. And I'm going to look down it with the torch and then drop the torch.
Yes.
All right, so as you drop the torch down, you see it goes down about 20 feet, and then it bounces off and let's say bounces off towards the west some and continues, and you can't see where it actually goes, but you hear like a sss, and it goes dark.
Like
Ooh, and then it
water.
shoots up out of the eastern side.
What a
Okay. And you hear
This
kind of
is
like a
open to
splashy
coffin.
sound. You hear like
Yeah.
you see it go down about 20 feet, hit rock, and then bounce off towards the west, and you hear like a splashy sound, and it goes dark.
There's the
Okay, so I
waterfall.
mean, I can hear that over the waterfall. That's cool.
Oh, maybe you don't. Actually, you didn't hear anything. Sorry.
Perception.
Forgot about the waterfall.
Let's open
You have
the
good hearing.
coffin, then we'll figure out what's going to come
I
out
do
of
have
these
really
holes.
good hearing.
Guys, what if what comes out of the holes is water and has drowned the thief and the spearman and the headless?
Maybe.
We're adventurers. That's our job to get that kind of stuff.
Well, that would
Open the
mean something would
coffin. Open the
block the
coffin.
something would block the stairs to keep us from getting out because it wants us to drown.
Can I
pretty
open
sure-
the coffin?
Yeah, Silly Wanker wants to open the coffin, so.
All right, silly wanker.
Yeah, I'm in. Which way are you guys
Satisfy
going to
your
shove it?
morbid curiosity. Let's
Well,
push.
if he's going to shove the lid toward me, I'm backing up over here.
Do I need to row?
What do we roll?
Yes, you do. So you're gonna try to. So silly wanker, you're gonna try to open the coffin lid.
Right. 20-sider?
Yeah, roll a 20-sided die.
16.
What's your
Ooh,
strength?
nice.
11.
You
Zero.
are straining and straining.
I thought he was being assisted by O'Carolyn.
Are
Yeah.
you being assisted by O'Carolyn?
Yes. So don't I have to roll a 20-sided die too? But where's my strength?
Sure. Yeah, you can both roll 20-sided dice. if you're going to
And I
help each
got
other.
a 1. Yep,
One.
I
Ooh,
contributed.
excellent.
So Silly
Wow.
And we
Wanker,
hail.
you're pulling on this coffin lid, and you feel like maybe it's starting to shift, and O'Carolyn is standing next to you, and he's pulling, and then O'Carolyn is just like straining and straining and straining, and it's like too heavy, and he trips and he falls on you, and he knocks you down.
Why would they pull?
They're pushing, they're kind of like yanking and
Okay.
pushing. Straining, you don't know what you're doing, you're just like I'm moving your arms, and oh Carolyn, you think you have it and you take a step but your feet get crossed and then you trip over yourself and you knock Silly Wanker off the lid when he just thought he was about to move it, and you both go tumbling to the ground.
What a cock blocker.
No doubt, man. Well, get back up and try it again, man. Give it the old college try again.
Okay, here we go. 20-sided die. We're going to have to roll the die to stand
The
up.
two of you, just the two of you, are gonna do it.
Yeah, everybody else is standing around
Anybody
laughing.
else want to help?
Like the two kind of like two of the weakest people in the party are trying to
I
lift
know.
the huge stone lid off the sarcophagus.
Well, if they can do it, they don't need our help.
All right, Silly Wanky, you ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1, roll.
I got a 2 this time.
I got
Ooh.
18.
They got it.
What's your strength bonus? Oh,
Where
Carolyn?
do we see that? That was my
He
question.
doesn't know.
What's your strength?
He
What's
can't
your
read his
strength?
sheet.
It says +1, 13 +1.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. You are yanking,
Well, you
and
love
you
this work
think
today,
you're
don't you?
about to lift it. You feel the lift starting to shift a little bit, and then Silly Wanker this
It's
time,
coming.
in his exhaustion, slips and falls into you and knocks you off the sarcophagus.
They're both getting each other off the sarcophagus.
Yeah, we are. But we're not enjoying it.
Come on, guys. Third time is magic.
All right,
Third
you
time?
guys are too tired to do it after you're straining and straining. So you can try to do it again, but you can do it at disadvantage each.
I'll give it a shot with my gauntlets of ogre power.
About
okay.
time.
Okay, so Baldwin and Eisensprite are going to do it together? Okay.
And Egg ran away.
Hold on. Let me
Well,
bring up
but,
the owlbear.
We can't fit 3 people against that thing.
Egg is going to
Yeah.
stand on
Oh,
top
your
of it.
strength is
But I am
probably
little.
higher than mine. What's your strength?
Okay, I'm little. I can fit in there.
Yeah, you can.
All right, so Eisensprite, you're gonna do this?
Yes. Will you roll for me, Michael?
Sure. So I'm gonna roll Eisensprite with advantage since he has 2 people helping him.
And I have the gauntlets of ogre power.
And he's
Yes.
got the gauntlets.
I have a strength of +1.
Jesus.
What's your strength is?
It's, I assume,
Well,
He has gauntlets of ogre power, so that's +4.
Gauntlets of Ogre Power is 18 double odd.
No, it's gauntlets of ogre power give you a 19 strength, so
Okay.
that'll be a +4. And so how about I'll let Baldwin you roll 1 too,
Jesus.
and egg roll.
Okay.
Egg
Egg roll.
roll.
egg roll.
Heck yeah. 1!
All right.
Okay. I know what's going
And so,
on.
Eisensprite, you are sure you can lift this, and just as you get a grip on it, Egg, slips, and he's like straining so hard, he's basically gasping, and he spits into your eye as he's trying to lift so hard, and
No, but I'm just
the
little.
gob, this goober that hits you in the face, makes you lose your grip, and so Eisensprite, I'm gonna let you. Do you want to roll again?
I don't think Egg could spit in his eye. He's just spitting in his groin.
No, he spit in his eye. He really strained really hard, and it's just he almost puked.
I might
he was straining so hard.
I might have made a tiny poop.
All right, so I rolled again this time for Eisensprite. And
20!
so Eisensprite, you just kind of say, you lame ass people, get away from me. And then Eisensprite just goes up by himself, and with one hand, he flips the lid off.
Yeah, there was
Yeah, I'm
crazy
not
noise.
sure he would do that.
What can I say? An ogre with
He's good
ogre
at flipping
power.
things off.
Okay, you said he did it on his own, so it's a female mummy.
No, that's there's a squire in there too.
Damn, a lot of people in there.
Okay,
And what's
there's
that?
what's the
What's
purple
what's
thing?
You take the body off.
I didn't mean to.
Okay, so is that like a
Exactly as I
dragon?
see.
Whoa.
Well, no, that blue thing's in the way. Move it. No, move the blue thing out
It's
of
a
the way.
drag it's so,
All right, so as
somebody
you open the
used their
lid,
proton pack.
you see some kind of ghostly dragon rise out. And I would say roll for initiative, but you already did that.
Okay.
And so, Egg, no, that's not. Eisensprite, you're right there as you flip the lid open, and this kind of ghostly, draconic shape comes rising out. And since you're first in the initiative order, what do you do?
I strike at it with my glowing moon sword.
Okay.
No, run away.
All right, so roll for how many attacks do you get?
Uh,
Hold on for a
2.
second. I need to go get a notebook to write shit down.
I need someone to roll for me. I've been kicked out of Owlbear for the last time. I'm not going back.
20-sided die?
6.
A
No, you
6-sided
need to roll 20-sided
I think
dice
so.
for attack.
Oh, 20-sided. There you go. Listen to the GM.
2.
2.
Wait, let's do it again. 1.
All right, so you miss, and then Eisensprite, are you going to do anything else?
I get 2 attacks. Did I miss both of them?
You do get 2 attacks? Oh, you're 5th level, right? So
I
you
think
get
so.
2 attacks?
All right,
Yeah.
the second one. He gets a 2.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Another 2? Man, I suck.
Yeah, so it seems like you're very scared and a little bit surprised by this thing that leaped out of the cage at you. So you swing twice with your moon sword and you miss.
Because there's nothing there. It's just a ghost.
Fucking ghost dragons. Fucking hate them. 2s. Double 2s.
All right,
Who's next?
I'm next.
Egg.
I'm summoning my astral arms to swing at the dragon.
Jade the Changing Man. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what do
And
you
I
summon
also
it
get
on
2
a
attacks.
bonus? Okay.
So the I can use my chi point, but says as a bonus action, I can summon to hover them next or over my own arms. Creatures of my choice I can see in 10 feet must make a dexterity save, and if they fail, they take twice my martial arts damage.
So what do I need? So you summon it and I have to make a dex save? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right, that's a 3 on the die. I assume it's not going to make it even with any bonuses. Um, yeah,
So
it's
then you get and I have 2 attacks per action,
all right. So
so
how
you
much
get
damage did I take from the?
uh hang on. 16.
I take 16 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else that you're doing? So, Egg, can you describe what you just did?
Yes, used my chi and I summoned arms that are kind of ethereal in appearance, not unlike the ghost, and I swung at it, and the ghost was unable to dodge, and I landed 2 mighty punches against the ghost dragon,
Okay.
and I think one of its wings fell off.
Actually, it didn't, but
Okay.
you kind of see you see these arms like swing through this ethereal body, and as they sweep through, you can kind of see like sparks flying from it. Um, Next is O'Carolyn.
Well, Carolyn wants to ask the dungeon master. I have mage hand. This is a spectral dragon. Can I hold it with a spectral hand?
No, yeah, you can only grab solid things.
Oh,
And you can, and Mage Hand only can affect like 10 pounds, and
oh,
it doesn't actually do, it doesn't do damage, and it's hard to hold something this big too.
so if this is a spectral dragon. It has no physical qualities.
You don't really know, but it just seems like it's ghostly.
Is it harming us?
It's going to.
Don't know.
You don't know. It's just it popped out, and Eisensprite and Egg tried to attack it. Eisensprite failed, and Egg succeeded, or it seems like Egg succeeded. You saw like his hands sweeping through, and it seemed like it had some kind of effect. What they can tell you is that for all the other sarcophagi that they opened, something popped out and attacked them.
So they're in this attack mode, our allies. Because I'm wondering if this spectral dragon has a message for us. If there's any
You
way.
can, if you want to ask it, you can do that.
Okay. Trying to see what's my. Oh, what do I need to roll for wisdom? Okay, my intelligence is 0. My wisdom is 14 plus 2. Perception plus 5. So what do I do? How do I ask it, what do you want?
You can just try to talk to it.
Everybody, give us a moment, please. Give us the room. Spectral blue dragon, what are you seeking? The what? If you can answer, tell us, spectral blue dragon.
Okay, so you spend your turn talking to it.
Yeah.
And let's go on to Fjord.
So it doesn't respond.
It's Fjord's turn. So
So no, it doesn't respond.
let's just say that it's not its turn in initiative yet. So we're going to let Fjord take his move first.
When all this started, Fjord had his hammer in his hand and swung mightily at the head of the skeletal dragon, hoping to sever the head from the body, and rolled a 15 plus 4, which is 19.
Okay, so roll your damage on the skeletal dragon.
What damage on that stupid thing? 8-sided dice.
Yeah. I'll say that you can do a crit because it's not moving. So you can do a critical hit.
So what does that mean?
Well, crits are double. You roll twice. So you had an 8 on one roll and roll another 8-sided die. And then add your strength bonus.
8 and 3 is
It's
11,
11
and 3,
plus. Yeah.
4 is 15.
Okay, so you did 15 points of damage on this skeleton.
Did it jar the head loose?
It didn't jar the head loose, but you can see that there's like a kind of a slight crack on it.
Okay.
So it's a card head.
Who's next? Oh, it's my turn. So, all right. So your egg is right there, smacking on it with its Astro's arms, and so you see the dragon kind of hover over egg, and it's going to slash at him.
Yeah.
I get to use my my dodging, right?
Slash like Guns N' Roses?
Shit, where's this?
Welcome to the jungle.
Sweet child of mine.
Sorry, I'm reading the stats here.
I noticed your hand blocking the camera.
Oh,
So we
yeah,
couldn't see
I'm
you
reading
fake
my
roll
other
the
computer.
dice.
It doesn't have the bonus, attack bonus.
It's a ghost. It doesn't have an attack bonus.
I've heard that before.
Oh, okay, here. All right, I got it. So it's going to attack. So it has these claws, and it swings at egg 3 times with its claws.
3?
Yes. And so it. What's your AC?
Do I get to? My armor class is 15.
All right, so you see one claw strike you, another claw miss, and another claw strike you again. So why would you get to avoid these attacks? You have some ability?
Well, yeah, I've got my. Hang on.
Monk dodging.
I mean, isn't that something that we have?
Yes, it's called monk dodging.
I'm just trying to find where
It's some of the M's. Or maybe the D's. Or maybe the DMs.
Well, I thought it was in my features. Oh, well, I can use a chi to dash or disengage, and my jump distance doubles.
Yes, that's what
So
it was.
that
Monk dodging.
doesn't affect anything for an attack on you. That doesn't
Yeah, but
increase your that doesn't increase your armor class or doesn't allow you to evade the damage. I think
I can't take that as a bonus action in the fight.
you could disengage and run away if you want, but he already attacked you. You can do that next round.
Okay.
Is there anything else that would affect the attack, like increase your armor class or anything like that?
Not that I can see. Not for a monk.
Yeah, or is there something like if you do like take the dodge action, then he has to roll at disadvantage. But you have to you have to declare that you're going to do a dodge. So he attacks you twice, you take 25 points of damage.
All right, I'm down.
You're down already?
Well, shit,
Really?
yeah, I'm down. I already took a whole
He
bunch
took
of.
16 earlier.
It took
Yeah.
16
Oh, from the gas.
Right.
Okay. All right, he's down, and
Okay, but as I go down, you hear me say, the way to defeat a ghost is to kill it the way it died in life. So somebody grab that sword, and then I fall dead.
Well, hopefully not dead.
Well, I mean,
Unconscious.
0 hit points.
Oh, they don't have the circles. We can't put a circle around him.
Yeah, they do.
Where is that triangle?
Michael's breathing fire.
Oh,
Ghosts breathe
Whoa.
fire?
Well, ghost ectoplasm.
Man, wasn't I in the wrong place?
It looks like you're angled wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to move it, but
You should be able to
Well, wait, let me help
tilt
you.
it.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Well,
Oh, here. It
do
seems like
that. Yes, that's much better.
all right, you're gonna see the
who's
dragon
moving it?
is gonna
Who's
fly
moving?
back. And then as it flies, it kind of rises up and it flies and it's going to breathe. And who are we going to breathe on?
You're gonna burn the bone too. That's good.
No, I'm partially covered. Partially.
Who do we want to hit?
Not me.
Nobody. You're a ghost. You can't fire people like
Okay,
that.
Michael, how high are those wells?
They're just say like 5 feet.
So I am covered. I have cover from the blast.
Yeah, except that it's up in the air. It's like rising up to the ceiling. So it's like about 30-foot dome in here.
I'm still covered.
Um, all right. So it's going to hit you guys, so you can roll like a saving throw for. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to do a dexterity saving throw. Let's say Baldwin, you get advantage on your save.
Okay.
Saving throw.
Dex is high.
Yeah, roll a dexterity save.
Saving throw. What point? What die is that?
That's a
Who
20-sided
rolls?
die.
Two-sided.
So
Everybody?
everyone who's in this zone. So Silly Anchor, O'Carolyn, Baldwin, Egg.
I mean, I
Eggs
roll a
lying on the
saving
ground.
throw.
I'm
Yeah.
not in it.
So Baldwin, you got 11. What's your dex bonus?
-1.
Two-sided die? Two-sided die.
Okay. All right, that's not going to help. O'Carolyn, roll a 20-sided.
A 20-sided die?
Yeah.
12.
What's your dex? No, that's not going to make it either.
Dexterity says -1 plus 9.
Okay. Silly Anchor, did you roll yet?
I'm on the outside of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
It seems like your feet are in it, so.
So just step back.
That's
Don't
not
think
his
so.
feet, that's his penis.
No, yeah, your wanker is in there. So,
I don't
Silly
think
Wanker,
so.
roll. It's in that square. You reach that square. So, Silly Wanker,
Oops. 14.
what's your dex bonus?
+2, 16.
All right, so let's say that you get to take half damage, and Egg is dead, so he can't move, and so
He's not dead, he's unconscious.
Egg is unconscious.
They don't have an unconscious.
How did you get that circle?
You go
It's,
down to the circle attachments, you click
it's
on
next
that.
to the sword at the very bottom.
On the dock on the bottom with the circle. All right, so if you took full damage, you took 8. If you took half damage, you took 4.
Okay.
There's no unconscious.
Found prone. Oh wait, yeah, there is.
So like
Yeah,
kind of
there
like
is.
maybe towards the end or something.
Whoa. Yeah, I found it.
Oh, Shadok.
prone. We don't want prone.
No, I know we don't.
Paralyzed. Unconscious. There, the purple one. All right. Egg, you fail a death save because you got hit when you were unconscious.
Okay.
So that counts as a failed death save. And now in initiative, it is
Abiona.
Abiona.
So one is down.
What do you mean by one?
His egg is
Egg.
down.
Yes, Egg is dead, as far as you know.
Down.
You don't
Down.
know that. You see Egg is lying there.
Okay.
He got you see these big claw marks that ripped Egg open. He's bleeding and he's lying down. Abiona, what are you going to do? Next in initiative is Baldwin, so consider what you're going to do. And then after that, Silly Wanker.
So the ghost is like,
It's up in the air. It's like 20 feet up in the air.
but the ghost can breathe fire, but we cannot see a solid form.
You see this ghostly thing that breathed fire.
Maybe we should destroy the bone. Maybe it will be gone.
Well, someone was trying that, mentioned it earlier, but we won't get into that. Someone is trying.
Is that a shield in the coffin with the two lovers?
Yes, there's a shield in the coffin.
Someone want to grab that shield against the dragon?
It is now
Hello.
Abiona's turn. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds to decide what you're going to do. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the next person.
Okay. Where's the sword that Egg talked about?
It's in the skull of the dragon.
All right, so Baldwin, go ahead. And Abiona, figure out what you want to do, and you can come back to you later.
What the fuck? I got kicked out of the room. God.
Really? I can see
damn
you.
I still see you
I see you.
hiding behind the well.
Yeah, you're still there online. Maybe you meant all together in Albert.
Yeah, I
Like-
just asked if you wanted to be admitted. I admitted you back in.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to turn the bastard. So I will. D20 gives me. So.
Five.
7.
That sucks.
So 25.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then. No, that's telling me my levels. So. 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay.
So kind of tell
Is
me
it
what...
16 hit die, or I can turn up to 16 hit dice
16 hit dice of what?
of creatures.
Of undead creatures, you
Of
mean?
undead creatures. Is it an undead creature?
So what do you... Describe what you do.
It is
Okay.
an undead creature.
Okay, I have
You
another
can-
question,
You're
Michael.
the only one that can help.
Is it 8 hit die or lower?
Yes.
If it is 8
Yes, it
hit
is.
die or lower, I hold up my holy symbol and by Freya's beauty, I turn thee. And if it is 8 or lower, it's destroyed. If it is higher than 8 hit die, it is turned. I can turn up to 16 hit die total of
Okay.
undead creatures. So
Okay.
from me to it, up to 16.
Okay. And so as you say this blah, 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 nothing happens.
Really?
All right. Go on. Who's... Abiona, are you ready now or not?
Yeah, I'm going to try to go to the scout because I have really high dex and move really fast.
Well,
Can I
do
do
it.
it?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
And I am hiding under the skull and trying to find the sword.
Right, the sword is kind of pointed in the other direction, towards like the snout of the dragon. Is you can see the sword there on the map, right? It's like sticking
Oh,
right out of the skull. It's the
you mean
handle is towards the front, towards the snout of the dragon.
okay? Can I pull it out?
You want to try to pull it out?
Of course.
Okay, roll.
Or what?
Roll the 20-sided die.
Funny stuff like that. Okay, let's roll a good one.
Just roll a 20-sided die. And who's next? Silly Wanker is next. What's your strength bonus?
16.
Do you have a
16.
That's it? 16?
Yeah. But I have pluses. Do I have pluses?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. Is do you have a plus
For what?
for strength?
+4.
You have a +4 strength?
Yes.
Yes.
Abiona does?
Yes.
How come she
You have
has
an 18 strength?
No. But I have a +4 according to my sheet.
+4 for strength saves or
She has
+4
a
for strength checks?
She has a magic item, I think.
Uh,
I assume.
is no.
just-
So the +4 is for saving throws.
Yeah, so because you have a +4
+1.
proficiency.
Regular is +1.
Okay, so no, you don't pull it out. So you strain and strain and strain and you cannot pull it out. Or wait, what did you roll? You rolled 16. All right, yeah, you cannot pull it out.
No, what kind of plus should I pick?
What's your strength bonus?
Just regular strength bonus.
Yes.
Then it's +1.
No, you fail. Silly Wanker, your turn.
I'm gonna fireball just above the dragon on the back tail.
Okay.
You don't want to
20 feet
fireball
up.
that skull?
There's people around it,
Yeah.
so
You kind of like aim it high, like right at the ceiling towards the back, so that you catch
It goes to the bones.
mostly dragon, but not fjord.
right. So right back, since the dragon's 20 feet up anyway,
Yeah.
it's only a 20-foot radius. So I just right above, just right above the dragon in the back end. We
Okay.
should do it hit automatically, or do I still have to roll to hit?
You just roll the damage, and
Okay,
he rolls
I
like a
thought.
deck save. So basically, what's the range of it, or what's the size of a fireball? It's like 20-foot radius,
20-foot radiuses. Yep.
and then you aim it for like right here.
Yep.
And as this fireball explodes, you see this like puff of steam coming up and hissing, as you know, a lot of steam is rising from the water that was flowing down. And I need to roll a deck save.
You don't have to.
What he said.
Oh, that's going to make it. And roll your damage.
34.
So 17. Okay. So you see this fireball go off, and there's some kind of hissing. There's a little bit of a kind of sparks coming from the dragon, but not very much.
The water dragon?
All right, back to the top of initiative. Egg. No, Eisensprite.
Is
Yes.
it a water dragon? Is it the water dragon or both?
I can't hear, Paul, I can't hear you
I-
at all.
He's
Paul-
asking
Paul
if it's
is
a water
asleep.
dragon. Is it a spirit or water dragon?
It's ghostly kind of thing, and when Egg punched through it, you kind of saw his hands go through it.
It made sparks.
So it's not solid.
But it's also not made of water.
I don't know. Did anyone of you touch it and see?
You just
But
said
you would
that,
be able to tell the difference
you
between
just
a
said
ghostly
steam came
apparition
off
and
of it.
water.
It's kind of translucent and stuff. You don't feel like droplets of water. Let's say that there's like no splashing when Egg punched through it.
And when the fireball almost hit him, there was no hissing noise like boiling water.
There's a lot of hissing, but he dropped it on top of a waterfall. So there's a lot of hissing and a lot of steam that came up when he dropped the water ball he dropped a fireball basically into a pool of water. Paul, ready? Or is Paul asleep?
I am ready. I'm attacking. Okay. I have 2 attacks.
It's kind of up in the air, though. So it's above your head.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It's above my head?
Yeah, so it's kind of back here, and it's higher up. It's like about 20 feet off the ground.
I believe I have a amazing monk ability that will get me up there.
Okay. Describe your amazing monk ability and what happens then.
My amazing monk ability is it's Step of the Wind, but it really won't take me up there. It's just to get away. So I will curse mightily at the frozen ghost of dragons past and throw a dart at it.
Can you heal?
Okay.
Or you could attack the skull.
Ooh. If only Egg Shen were awake and alive, he could probably advise me to attack the skull. But he's not, so I'll attack the skull.
You got your What Would Egg Do bracelet on.
Yep, I do. What would Egg do? WWED.
He had a tattoo.
And that's has nothing to do with what you think ED does.
I don't get it.
ED, erectile dysfunction.
What she said.
Yeah.
You have to spell it out for everybody. I said ED. Come on.
I don't have these problems. It's not part of my life.
Well, anyway, I'll attack skull. I get 2 attacks. I'll hit it with my moon sword.
Okay.
And my gauntlets of ogre power.
Okay.
I need someone to roll for me.
I'll roll.
Pete, will you roll for me?
Lorraine's going to roll.
Yeah.
No, Lorraine, just think what you want to do next.
I'm gonna
Carolyn, you're up next. So think of what you want to do.
I'm going to try to save.
That's a 12-sided die, not a 20-sided die.
Pete.
Uh-oh, wrong die.
So, Lorraine, it's not your turn yet. Just think of what you want to do.
I'm going to claw right next to
An
it
18 plus your
and
bonuses.
drag him to
All right, Lorraine,
save.
sorry. Lorraine, it's not your turn yet. I just wanted you to think about what you're going to do. But you're later in the initiative order.
I moved
Lorraine, it's not your turn yet. So just wait until it's your turn. Okay?
I've rolled.
So,
18 plus your bonus.
So Eisensprite, you attack the dragon skull?
Yeah.
Can you move your character over to, or you can't move it, so I'll just move you over here. So
yes. That's me
I move you over there.
Skull.
And what did you roll?
18 plus his bonus.
Yeah,
yes.
So that hits. And how much damage do you do?
I do with the gauntlets of ogre powered vaunted swords.
What kind of die am I rolling?
Okay, you cannot kill the ghost dragon.
It's a 1d6.
You release it from its undeath by providing it with treasure.
1d6?
Yes.
So no.
You roll 1 plus your strength bonus, which
plus
is
4.
Plus 4. Okay.
5.
So that's 5 more. And you use 1 attack, or you get 2 attacks with your sword?
I get 2 attacks.
So roll your second attack.
I roll my second attack, Pete.
is still 11 plus.
11 plus,
Plus-
the gold
So
Saboga power.
11 plus the 1, you've got 111.
11 plus.
Yes.
What's your bonus for attacking?
My bonus for attacking is my strength
3
bonus,
plus,
right?
Yeah. Plus your
plus
proficiency
1.
bonus. So that's 7,
My
right?
proficiency bonus is plus 3.
Plus 4, plus 7, you hit. Pete, roll his damage again. Another
Roll.
D6.
Another
One.
one.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you, this new owl bear is jinxed.
Michael
Yes.
got an extension that allows him to fuck with the players' rolls. That's my theory.
All right. Eisensprite, is there anything else you want to do?
I will take my bonus action
Okay.
And
and I will leap.
We're allowing you to crit. Sorry,
What's
I forgot that it's not moving, so you're doing crit. So Pete, can you roll 2 more D6s?
Ooh, do it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. 1 and 1.
Another
7
one.
plus.
All right, so 7 more.
I get the strength bonuses on top of that.
No, you don't get to double your strength bonus on the crits. You only get to use it once. And so you said you're going to use your bonus action. What are you doing?
Yes, to leap away
From what?
from the attacking skull.
The skull is not attacking you. The skull is
I know,
immobile.
but I'm kind of like in a zone.
Which direction do you want to leap?
Away from the ghost.
Okay, so how far can you leap?
Pretty
Double.
far.
I can leap 60 feet.
Up the stairs and out of the room.
I use a key point. Key point. Kite
okay.
point. Kite point.
You use a chi point, in which direction do you want to
Yes.
move?
As far away from the ghost dragon as I can get.
How far can you move?
60.
60.
60, you're serious? You want to go
Yeah,
out the
it's
door,
double.
or do you want to go to the back of the room?
I don't want to leave the room. You know.
Right, so then you can go to the back of the room, very
Yes.
far. Okay. Egg, roll a death save.
Is that a 20?
Yeah, roll a 20-sided die.
A 3.
Okay. All right. It is now whose turn?
O'Connor.
Carolyn, your turn.
O'Connor, listen to me. Carolyn jumps toward the coffin. Excuse me, Egg. Grabs this shield
Okay.
and raises it above him as he sends a shatter spell against the blue spirited dragon.
Ooh.
So shatter.
Roll your damage. I have to roll a con save, right?
He doesn't know.
I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm scrolling through
Just roll your shatter spell. I think it's 3d8.
3d8, so that means an 8-sided die 3 times.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Roll. 18.
All right. So you see this concussive force come out, and the dragon is knocked back. But then it recovers. You kind of see this concussive force go through it, and these shock waves, and the shape of the dragon kind of contorts as this wave of force goes through it, as like pushed back, but then it regathers together. And
Son of a bitch. What happens?
That.
But I'm holding my shield and I'm protecting Egg.
I like that shield.
It's
Is that
probably
the
made
top of a
dragon
cheese
scales.
It's the
Yeah.
cursed shield of Doug.
all right, Fjord,
It is
it's
the
your
Christmas
turn.
shield. It is the bagworm
I
shield.
So they
have
got the shield, not the sword.
No, he's at
You
the
see the
he's at the
shield here,
coffin.
Lorraine?
amongst my items something called a healing kit. Intuitively, would I think that my friend Egg, who has fallen, that I would be able to help him with that?
You think you might be able to help him?
Then I will leap there and apply what
Healing
I
back.
can to keep him somewhat stabled.
Okay. Can you roll a 20-sided die? Do you have medicine as a skill?
I do not.
Roll a 20-sided die.
I do.
Well, you haven't
You
got there
do?
yet.
No.
He's real nearby.
I think I should get extra bonus points for ingenuity and heartfulness.
All right,
13 plus.
so you see this blood kind of like spurting and splashing you in the face.
From where?
And as you take out these bandages and wrap his wounds, the spurting stops.
Yay.
Okay.
My turn. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
Go away. Go down the hole and come out another hole.
He can't fit through the hall. Look at him.
He's a ghost.
He's a ghost dragon. He can do any hole he wants.
Yeah, when I say I can go in any hole I want, I'm told I can't.
All right, I'm just going to roll an 8-sided die to see who he attacks.
Sadly,
Okay.
it doesn't stop
And
you
so if
from
it's an
trying.
8, then I'll just re-roll.
Eisenspray.
And we're just going to go through, use the initiative tracker. So number 7, that's the
7.
last person on the list. Who is that? That's Silly Wanker.
Silly
Hell
wanker,
yeah.
who's
Silly
very far
wanker.
away.
Silly wanker.
All right, so you see it come swooping over to Silly Wanker, and it comes down and it slashes at him 3 times.
Why?
So it
Yeah,
comes
really?
on Silly Wanker.
He's only got 2 arms.
Yeah.
Kick it in the balls.
What's your
He
8?
did
Oh,
it.
goddamn
47.
shit. It hits you 3 times. It's
Wow.
gonna hit you easily 3 times.
Easily. What's this easily
Yeah.
stuff? He's got defense bonuses. He's got an AC.
You just
Somewhere.
took 43 points of damage.
No.
Whoa!
He's
How many?
unconscious.
43.
Oh, yep, I'm dead.
You're not dead. You're unconscious. You do the.
You got to fail 3 times to be dead.
I'm
Or
dead.
whatever it is.
Unconscious.
All right, we need to wake up Fjord.
You wake him up. Didn't know he was asleep.
Was he asleep?
Oh, Caroline.
Yeah.
I don't think you can attack him. Do you have any gold? Because dragon love gold. It just flows.
Okay,
throw all your
let's
gold
see.
horns out
It's
and
Abiona.
distract it.
Didn't bring my gold records, but it's not my turn, Abiona.
We all have some with us.
Let me see its move.
Whose turn is it?
Abiona, isn't it?
It's still my turn. It's still my turn.
I thought
you
you
see it
did
over
your
here.
attacks.
Yeah, he did it as attack. It's just gonna breathe. And
No, ineffective.
do everyone within the range of its breath do a dex save?
So my 20-sided die comes out and I save the deck. Correct?
Yeah, you roll a dexterity saving throw. Fjord makes it.
Yeah, just a 20-sided die plus your
Egg
dex bonus.
fails. You're not moving anyways. So O'Carolyn fails.
Wait. Well, Carolyn is
Now, the last time I failed, you said it was a failed death save. Is it the same thing?
You are stabilized now, so it's not a death save. So who's under here? Just 3 of you?
Egg,
Yes.
O'Carrollin, and Fjord.
All right, so each of you, if you failed, you take 8 points of damage. If you made it, you take
16.
4 points of damage.
Well, I'm glad I didn't
Okay,
fail.
so help me out.
So,
What does
Egg, you
stabilized
take
mean? I had one.
stabilized means you're at 0 hit points, but you're not losing anything and you're not making death saves. So now you are back making death saves again.
Because
Okay.
you went under.
All right, so Fjord
is
saved,
that
so he only takes 4 hit points, and O'Carrollin, you failed, I believe. So you take 8 hit points.
so?
My shield didn't protect us.
Oh, I'll say that. Let me roll again. Let me give you advantage. What'd you roll, actually?
I
Oh,
rolled an
Carolyn,
11, but I just rolled again and got a 17.
all right, so let's say that you protect Egg and yourself, and you only take half damage.
So
So you
4
only take
points.
four. You only
So
took 4
4
points of
points.
damage. Yeah.
Okay,
29
so just
minus
so I
4.
understand, I was at 0 and stable, and now I've taken 4 points again. So is
You are
that
0 and dying.
okay? But now, do I have one failed death save, or do I
You have
start
No,
no
from
0
0?
death
no,
saves.
you have
Okay,
none.
thanks.
Your next
Okay,
turn, you take a death save.
okay.
And now it is Abiona's turn.
Okay, I have some gold pieces with me. Uh, then I'm going to throw those over
He's right
here.
there. He's right next to you.
He's right next to
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to throw the gold pieces right in front of him. I'm doing an
Okay.
offering.
All right. Is that it? That's all you want to do?
And then I'll go to egg and cure a wound on him.
Oh,
Okay.
So I could do
Sure.
both
Sure.
because it doesn't take much time.
Yeah, you just toss some gold pieces on the ground and then you run
Yes.
over to
Egg.
He
Egg,
has a plan.
and you do cure wounds.
yeah.
Yes.
Roll the amount of hit points.
Okay.
And
Let me see.
then Baldwin, it's your turn.
I'm
Okay, I'm
praying.
going to do a second level spell, so 2d8. Hope I rolled.
All right, Baldwin, go ahead as she's rolling.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
14. Shit.
Wow.
Egg gets 14 hit points back. All right, Baldwin, your turn.
Thanks.
May Freya's light bring you healing power. I am
Plus,
praying any of the players within 30 feet of me, which is everyone except Eisensprite,
and wisdom bonus.
gets hit points back.
How much do they
What's
get
my
back?
wisdom
I'm
bonus?
doing 2d8
Plus
plus
2. Okay,
7.
sorry. And plus 2. I have a wisdom bonus.
11.
So it's
So
16.
Okay, so Egg, you heard that Abiona said you actually got 16,
Yeah,
not
you have
14 back.
16 points.
And then
Yes.
everyone else gets 11 more back from would you do? You cast a prayer of
Prayer
healing?
of healing.
What's the
Don't
time
I
limit on
get
sorry, Brian, what's the casting time on prayer of healing?
Instantaneous.
Are you sure?
It says so on my sheet. Instantaneous.
Yeah.
INST.
That
Oh
doesn't
no,
sound
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
It sounds
Mine
perfect to
says
me,
I have a mass healing
and I
word that says
refuse to look it
instantaneous
up
too.
because I had the note.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has a note.
I'm looking it up.
don't I also get
He's
11
looking it
from the
up.
bless?
You don't believe Brian?
All right, casting time. What's the is the duration is instantaneous. What's the casting time, Brian?
Okay, I do not have that written down. I'm going to go with instantaneous.
Casting
Just
time is 10 minutes for a prayer of healing.
Then I'm
So
not
cast of
doing
healing
that,
is
am
not
I?
effective in combat. It's like something to do out of combat. So that's a 10-minute casting time. So everyone
Then
negate
I'm
that
not
11 you
doing
got
that.
back.
Then
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm going to run my ass. to, oh shit,
Silly wanker.
there's nothing I can.
Jump in the hole.
All right, then I'm spiritual weaponing and hitting it.
Okay.
So I will. I miss.
Okay. But your spiritual weapon is up.
Yes.
Spiritual weapon is a bonus action, right?
Yeah, but the other action was me running to egg to cure.
You didn't run to egg. Abiona already cured egg.
I can still give him more points.
But there's somebody else who's down.
Who is that? Silly
Yeah,
wanker.
I'm not running over there.
All right, so you run over and you give
I'm
egg
just
more hit points.
no. I'm
You're not going to
You're
You're
saying
going to use a can't.
I'm gonna flame strike him. I can do that.
Yeah, you can do a cantrip. So you can cast a bonus action spiritual weapon, and you can do
Sacred
a
flame.
cantrip.
Sacred
Okay.
flame.
So dex save on my part. That no, it's a 14. What's your?
20?
No, it's a
14.
14. The die says it's a 14.
That looks weird.
It looks like a 20 to me, but apparently it's a 14. So what's your DC?
My DC is
The dragon is
not
picking
my
up those pieces
fucking
now.
notes.
Sorry, Brian, what's your
I'm
DC?
trying to find it.
I think it's
have
15.
Yes, it's 15.
Okay. And how much damage did you do?
Not good.
Oh, wait. Flame strike, it's all or nothing, right?
Yes.
You blast this flame down, and somehow it curls its wings together and it dodges to the side, and you missed.
Oh, come on.
The dice have ruled.
What?
Silly
Getting tired of
wanker,
this
do a death
penis-headed
save.
dragon.
What did I roll?
D20. You have to get 10 or higher to succeed.
Bowen, save
Okay.
him before you got killed. Okay.
18.
Okay, so you have one save. Back to the top of the order, Eisensprite. Paul? Okay, there you are.
Sorry, I was on mute. I was eating something crunchy.
Okay.
Um,
You see, it's actually crouching down on the ground.
the
Next
ghost is
to-
on the ground.
Yeah, it's down on the ground. It just like kind of breathed across. So you saw it come. You saw the dragon swoop down, claw at Sillywanker, kind of rip him open, and Sillywanker drops to the ground bleeding, and then the dragon spins around and breathes. And so right now it's down on the ground.
Its back is towards me.
Yes.
I attack with my moon sword.
Okay.
I'm sorry I did that. Sorry. Where is who? Huh?
All right. So I'm going to move you over
Oh, I see.
here, behind it.
60 feet.
Yes, from behind. I get advantage.
Okay.
Actually, you don't get advantage, but because no one is like opposing it from the other side. So roll.
Will someone roll for me, please?
Okay.
Pete, you did great last time. Do it again.
Okay.
So you attack twice with your moon sword, right?
Yes.
So should I roll
Viciously.
twice then?
Yeah. Roll 2
Yes.
attacks.
17 and 14.
You
Fuck
hit
yeah.
it twice.
And I got that gauntlet of ogre powering
Yeah.
that moon sword into that ghostly dragon ass.
So roll 2 6-sided dice.
7 plus whatever.
Yeah.
7 plus 7 plus, no, 7 plus 8 is 15. So you see this sword come slashing through, and you can kind of like even feel a little resistance as your sword is
Yeah.
moving through it. And you see these
Yeah.
sparks like moving along as you
Yeah.
cut it open.
Yeah. Did a tail fall off?
Its tail didn't fall off,
Or its wing.
but you can
Fucker.
kind of see that that this wound that you cut along its side is not actually closing up, and you see these two
Ooh.
big gashes along its.
I spit into the opening to give them my
Are you going to do
diseases.
anything else? Do you have like a bonus
Bonus action, I
action?
leap away. Bonus
You're
action, I
good.
leap away.
Okay,
Good.
and then you run your full
Oh, well,
distance.
I leap like a monk away,
Okay, and where do you leap towards?
back to where I came from.
Monk, a
Okay.
monk, a monk.
I attack and I retreat.
All right. Egg is alive. What are you doing?
Yes.
I'm gonna run over here and use my chi to summon my astral fists and pummel the skull of the dragon in an
Okay.
attempt to loosen the sword.
Okay. So you attack basically.
Yeah, I'm attacking the skull.
How many attacks?
Well, I think I get
2 attacks with your
two.
astral
It
arms.
says 2 attacks per action.
Okay,
So-
so roll your 2 attacks.
Oh, hang on. A 6, which I mean I get a
6
plus
is gonna
3.
miss.
Yeah, so it's a 9 and a 16.
The other's a 16.
Yeah.
Yes.
He gets a crit on them, doesn't he? It's
If he
just a
hits.
skull.
Let's say that I'll let you hit because it's just sitting there. It's not really
I hope
moving.
so.
But you don't crit on it because you kind of like have a glancing blow.
Right.
So roll like 1 attack damage, 1 normal damage from 1 normal attack.
5.
Okay. Who's next?
Me.
Oh, Carolyn, go ahead.
Egg went already, right? Okay. Carolyn is still carrying the shield. And Carolyn needs to ask the dungeon manager, do dragons laugh hideously?
A live
try?
dragon could.
This is not a live dragon, even though it's causing live damage. All right, then.
Wait, what, can you tell me what the spell says? Read to me the spell.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Hang on, I'm still scrolling.
Let me try to figure out like how it would affect this thing.
Sure, hang on, I'm still scrolling. 1 creature with INT larger than 4, save or fall prone. Incapacitated, can't stand. Save end of each turn or if taking damage.
Okay.
Wisdom, enough, 1A, 30 feet, VSM.
Okay, all right, got it. So you want to do this? You want to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, right?
Am I wasting my time trying this?
I don't know. Why don't you try and find out?
I hate when you do this, Dungeon Master. You are an evil Dungeon Master.
Oh, what's life without trying stuff?
There you
Yeah.
go. All right, I need what die do I need?
So actually, I have to roll a save. I have to roll a save on it.
Yeah. So I have to roll a 4-sided die, right?
No, I rolled the die to save against your attack. So what do you
I
do? So
understood.
you tell,
Okay.
how are you going to try to make it laugh?
Tell a joke.
I once knew a dragon.
That's a great
He
joke.
got no respect.
These 2 dragons were walking into a bar.
Yeah. And
Hey,
one dragon
dragon,
said to the
what's
other,
worse?
Please.
What's worse than ants in your pants?
I'm pretty sure it's incapacitated.
Uncles.
oh.
And so you see this dragon kind of like lunging towards you guys for another attack, and as it lunges towards you,
It says,
you know,
"Stop! You're killing me."
it's kind of like jumps into the air, it leaps in the air, comes towards you, and then it falls to the ground. And if it could, and it's like kind of twitching on the ground in a very strange way.
That's how dragons laugh.
And you can just kind of see its mouth opening and closing.
Arr,
Um,
arr, arr.
and there's no sound coming out of it, but it's just kind of twitching on the ground with its mouth opening and closing.
But little puffs of smoke.
Yeah, with little puffs of smoke. That's good. Um, all right, Fjord, it's your turn.
Holy moly!
Wait for the dragon fart.
See if the skull is weak enough that you can grab the sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try that. It's been we've beaten on that skull enough. I haven't tried pulling this sword out. Let's pull the sword with all my strength.
So you go over to the
Skull.
okay. Move
sword,
your character over to the skull.
My King Arthur moment.
I'll move you over there.
There's a clump of them there, so yeah, that'd be grand.
All right, so roll your 20-sided die to see if you can.
Yeah,
Natural 20.
And you easily draw this sword out of the skull. And in your hand, you have this sword, and there's kind of this glow to it. It's kind of like as you grab onto the sword and you draw it out, you kind of feel this charge go through your body, and the sword starts to glow. And
it's an ethereal weapon. Kill the dragon.
anything else you want to do as you
Do I
draw
have
the
enough-
sword out?
Killed
I will
I walk
allow
over-
you. I'll say that drawing the
dragon.
sword out is a free move because you pulled it so easily that you didn't even need to strain. So it's basically, it was like picking something up off the ground. So now, what do you want to do?
Pivot, and since the dragon is on the ground, I will smite him roughly between the eyes.
Okay, so it's down prone on the ground, so you get advantage to your attack. So how many attacks are you doing?
Well, I only have that weapon at the moment, so because I had to
all
put
you'll
it.
need, it's
Yeah,
plus
or-
12 against
If you will let me take 2, I will gladly take 2.
I think you get 2 attacks, right? And then if you had another weapon, you would get like a third attack with the other hand. But you had like a medical kit in the other hand, I believe.
Yeah.
earlier, but he's already healed.
Yeah, and but
he's saying
that
you
was
didn't
your
put it
last
away.
turn.
You didn't
Oh,
put
okay.
it away.
Well, that's fine. You're saying one
Yeah.
hit or 2 hits?
No, you get 2 hits with the sword that you just picked
I'll
up.
drop the medical
Break him.
kit and
With
Break
each
him,
hit.
whoop we.
First hit
Okay.
and second hit. Come on.
So you get advantage on both your rolls.
oh,
Four
wait, I gotta
dice.
do it.
2d20.
2,
So,
not
yeah.
3. 1.
Yeah, you roll 2d20 and pick the best one, and you roll 2d20 again and pick the best one.
The best one is 14 on the first roll.
And you get your strength bonus, which will mean you get a hit. All right?
4. Yes.
Plus your
Sure.
proficiency. So your attack is like +7, I believe. So that will hit. So roll your second attack.
2 dice. 1, 2. Take the best one, which is a 20.
That's
A natural
20.
20.
All right, so roll your damage on the first one, and then roll your critical damage on the second one.
Extra hit dice.
Are any kind of special on this, or is it just my 8-sided
So
dice?
roll an 8-sided die. It depends. Did you use it with one hand, or did you grab it with 2 hands and swing?
You said he
I am.
couldn't. He was
No, he
holding
can't.
the health kit.
I dropped the health kit. I mentioned that earlier,
Okay.
so that
You
You
did.
dropped the health kit.
One rip.
I'm not going to let you draw a second weapon, but you drew this one sword and you ran towards the dragon. So as you ran
Right.
towards the dragon, did you swing with 2 hands or did you swing with 1 hand?
2 because I dropped the health kit.
So you can roll a d10 for damage instead of a
Yeah.
d8 if you're using 2 hands.
Is this a D10? I think this is a D10. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Just
basically
one or
roll
going to
3
both?
d10. You get to roll. You hit once with a d10, then you crit for 2 more d10s. So you should roll 3d10 plus your strength bonus 2 times. So it should be 3d10 plus 8. So what'd
So
you get?
23.
Total?
23.
Yeah.
And you see this sword go, or describe what happens as you sweep the sword through this
He just
ghostly
chops
body.
its head off.
I cleave its head in half between its eyes so that it flays out to the
Just
side.
like it died the first time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And as you do this, you start to see like this image shimmer a little, and then it starts to fade and fade and fade until it disappears.
Yay.
Bye. Bye bye.
Please make
Bye
it disappear.
bye.
And the other thing you notice
The
is
zombies attacking. Are the mummies up?
as you pull the sword out of the dragon's skull, the skeleton of the dragon starts moving.
Oh.
You mean like totally
The
no one,
zombie dragon.
no one would
Stick
have
it back
thought that.
in.
It is now. Oh, it's my turn on initiative. How nice. Yeah, it's just my
Just
turn
like I
next.
thought might happen.
Let
Somebody
me
go
see
help
here.
Silly Maker.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at the map and see who's closest to getting their ass kicked.
Who's gonna get boned?
No, it is barely
Okay, so Egg is
live.
right here. Egg is right here. And so
Let's
the
crack
dragon
little.
turns
Let's
its
make an
face.
omelet.
I get.
You mean the skeleton?
Let's make an omelet.
No, I get. I get.
Can't make an
fancy
omelet without
dodge.
cracking a few eggs.
All right, so you see it turn its head towards Egg, and it tries to bite him.
Do I get to save or something?
No need.
9 plus my attack bonus.
Dodge. Dodge, you wily monk, dodge.
Oh, here 9.
Everybody get out of the way so Baldwin.
What's
can
your
do his
AC?
Shatter on it.
My armor class is
15.
15.
All right, so it bites you and it grabs you. Fuck.
Is it a skeleton?
Called him a fuck.
It's a skeleton. Yes.
I'm dead. So Brian, turn it.
I already tried to turn it. I have to do a rest to be able to turn again.
Knew we should have broken those bones.
We were trying. In fact,
You take 15
how-
points of damage.
well,
Egg.
how good? How structurally intact is that skull after taking however many hit points?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already a crackhead.
It's
beaten on this
pretty
whole
tough
time.
over there. Yeah, and I was taking damage off it the whole time too. So
Okay,
you
how
actually,
many?
so yeah, you did a lot of damage to it, but it's not dead. So you took what was that?
15.
15 points of damage, and now it's
Okay.
going to claw at you again.
All right.
Again?
It's going to claw at you, and one claw hits as it's
I'm
in your
down.
mouth, and claw damage is
Doesn't matter.
27.
80 million.
yeah. You took like another 11 points of damage, so you're down, and it kind of tosses you aside.
Egg broke that egg.
No, actually, it's going to just claw you again. Sorry.
Because once ain't enough.
Let me crit on you. So
No one can
you
stop
take
with just one.
you take a death save. You fail a death save as it claws you a second time and tosses you to the side. It is now whose turn is next?
Abiona.
Well, if
Abiona.
he's tossing me to the side, where do I end up?
far
I
away.
just
Does it
put your
require a
body there.
magical weapon to hit?
I don't know. How would you know that?
Hit it.
Because it looks like it's some, like, not a real dragon.
It's a skeleton. It's not a real dragon. It's a skeleton of a dragon.
So
That
we need
is.
to turn it.
But Abiona, it's your turn. So what do you want to do?
I throw some corn at it.
It's not going to help.
Corn?
You throw some coins, so that's your action. You throw some gold pieces at it.
Yes,
Okay.
dragon like gold.
Okay, so do whatever you want to do.
Help with the other dragon.
Okay, anybody hurt? I can save them.
Egg
Yes.
can.
Silly
Egg.
wanker and egg.
But
Silly Wanker and Egg are both dying.
And Silly Wanker is closer to Gong, so go for
I
Silly.
put
Yes.
it because I already gave him points.
He got
Yeah, I
hit
know.
again. He's
All
that
right,
way.
so figure out what you want to do, and Baldwin, take your turn. Silly Wanker is going to do another death save next. So
Silly Wanker,
Abiona,
I am healing word.
Okay, I'm going to find
Silly
his
Wanker.
wound. I don't have second level spell. I use a second level. Oh, I can use a first level spell. Yeah, I can.
yes,
Yeah.
I use a first level. It's just 1d8 then.
Yes.
sure.
And then I
That's-
throw some corn in front of the bone dragon
okay.
to distract him.
Bone dragon.
All right, so Abiona, roll the healing, and so Baldwin, what are you doing?
I am casting healing word on Silly Wanker. I'm
Okay.
casting it at third level.
2 plus 2, 4 points.
All right, so Egg, you have
Okay.
4 points of health. You're back awake, and how much healing did Silly Wanker get?
11.
All right, so Silly Wanker, you got 11 hit points back, and as you come conscious, Silly Wanker, you really realize that you get to do something.
Oh, Michael, I also hit it with my,
Spiritual Hammer.
yes.
Roll.
Oh, damn it.
Wait, Healing Word is a bonus action. The Spiritual Hammer is also a bonus action.
You're saying I can't attack?
You cannot
Then but then
you
I'll
can't
use my
attack with the
cantrip.
Spiritual Hammer.
Then
Yeah.
I'm using the cantrip to
Which
Sacred
cantrip?
Flame his ass. Sacred Flame.
And roll your damage. You see this beam, you see this pillar of fire come right down on the middle of the dragon.
Okay, my damage.
Crispy bones.
10 points of
10
damage.
points.
Old bones carry my mother. Old
And you
bones.
see some smoke rising up the spine as this flame. You see some charred bones and some smoke rising off and you run away. Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, you just click it and then press the trash can, Brian.
I can't see the trash can from where I'm at.
I'll do it.
What
That's a
happened?
trash can.
Yeah, what you do is you just click and then another dock appears below the effect, and then
Yeah,
you just hit trash and it
my,
goes away.
my dock is acting up. I can't get it to go away.
All right, Silly Wanker, it's your turn.
I will use a shadow spell right back here.
All right,
Let's see what
roll
happens.
Oh,
roll
there it
my
is. I
dodge
see.
on it. It's gonna
I don't have
dodge.
to-
Yeah, so you
I
roll
don't
your
have to
shatter
roll
for
here.
half damage.
Okay.
Shatter that.
What's your DC, Silly Wanker?
My DC.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the bonus is gonna
15.
easily save.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easily gonna save.
21.
So you did. Wow, that was a nice shatter. Too bad he saved. All right. Back top of the round, Eisensprite.
I attack the skeleton.
Yeah. So
Oh,
it's like
my
it's
enemy.
facing the other way.
From behind again. I take it and give it to him up the ass bones with my moonsword.
Your moon.
Shoot the moon.
You're
Okay, roll. Who's going to
You
roll
are
for
mooning
Paul?
it
Pete,
up the
Pete, roll
ass.
for me.
I'll roll for him once I pull his bad boy up. 1 hit, 2 hit.
Two hits, 2 attacks.
Well, there's the first one. It was 9 plus whatever.
That's going to
Woohoo!
miss.
Gonna miss. Second
9.
one.
No, what's your bonus? What's your total attack bonus, Paul?
A total attack bonus, would that be the strength plus proficiency?
Yes.
That'd be 4.
No, strength
4.
plus strength. Your strength
13.
is 19 because of the gauntlets. So it'd be
That's
4
right, even more.
plus 3, that's 7. Do
9
you have
plus 7 is
anything else
16.
that will... So you miss.
With a
So
16?
16 misses. What's the next attack?
No, he said
13
16.
plus.
That
He
one
said
will
16.
hit.
There we go.
Second attack hits. Roll your damage. So it's a
Roll
moon
my
sword.
damage.
It's 6 plus 4.
5 plus 4.
That's 9.
5 plus 4, 9. Yeah. Crush it.
And so
break his
you
spine.
see like some chips come off as you slash at it.
Yeah, chip that
There's kind of like a
ass.
crack along one of the
Crack that
spine bones.
ass.
Is there anything else you're going to do?
No. I'm going to stay this time and
Do
see
you
it
have
out
like
to the
a
end of
bonus
the...
action you want to do? Like, can't you do like a flurry of
You know what?
blows as a...
I'm doing Fury of Blows. Boom, double attack. Roll twice, Pete. Roll twice.
Oh, is it a 20 again?
Yeah, two
No,
20-sided dice.
220.
A
2 8s,
8
both miss.
and an 8.
Both miss.
Okay,
All right.
I'm done.
It is now Egg's turn.
Get him, Egg. Crack him like he cracked you.
So
Egg is frozen on my screen.
Paul is not
I'm not
echoing
frozen.
anymore.
Yeah.
No,
The
I'm wearing
echo went away.
earphones.
Oh, cool.
哦，他们过来
I
嘛
put？them on a while ago.
没有，是我已经下课一阵子了。他们
Egg, and then after Egg is O'Carolyn. So
Okay.
Egg, O'Carolyn, and Fjord. So think of what you're going to do.
I know what I'm going to
Crack
do.
that skull.
分钟。
Yeah.
What I'm going to do.
Crack him like he
I'll
cracked
go at
you.
it with my astral arms and summon my chi.
我被我把那个很烂的丢掉。
And remember that when the astral arms pop up, I get double damage if the skeleton fails to save.
Okay. So I'll
So
roll.
yes, it's a bonus action. I summon all creatures
7 looks like
within
it's going to
feet.
fail.
Make a dex
Yeah.
save, and then it's twice my martial arts die,
Okay,
Yeah.
so roll.
which is a 1d6 plus 3. So I will hold, please.
11
17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kill him.
And
Yeah.
that was
So-
my first attack, and I get a second one.
I believe you get 2
Yeah.
attacks, right? So
Yeah.
you hit it, and there's like this big crack
Yeah.
as that blow landed.
Crack that egg, Chen.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I will attack again.
Okay.
With a 16.
That hits. No, wait. 16 is total.
Well, I think 13 plus.
Your
No,
dex,
it's a
right?
plus 6 to hit. So it's 19.
That will hit.
Okay, and then 5 more.
Okay.
Smack him around. Show him who's boss.
You see that there seems to be a lot of cracks in
Yes.
this creature. Who's next?
Me.
Go ahead.
I don't know how to turn my icon around to face it, so you guys will just have to pretend I'm not backwards.
There you go. Oh, I
you.
tried to
We never
turn
thought
you,
you were
but
backward.
someone unturned you.
Someone unturned me.
I tried to turn you and then someone turned you back. I'm not messing with it, so
Okay,
there you go.
there we go. Now I have my shield to protect me from his teeth, and I take my mighty warhammer, ba-ba-bom, which is to hit plus 4 damage, 1d8 plus 1 bludgeoning. So with my great and mighty warhammer, I slap the shit out of his head. I
Fuck
use
Nice.
yeah.
He's already
8-sided
taken
die.
a lot of damage.
Wait, sorry, I made a mistake.
I forgive you.
So, Egg, what did you use to hit him?
The astral arms.
What kind of damage is Astro Arms?
What?
What
It's
type of damage? What's the damage type for Astro Arms?
it is
It's
force
function.
damage.
Force damage. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Fine. Cool. No problem then. Carolyn, swing. Do your attack.
All right, with my 8-sided die, here I go.
No, you do your 20-sided die to see if you hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to see if
yeah.
you hit him first.
You might miss with your mighty
Possible, because I
warhammer.
will cheat. 'Cause I
Oh!
got an 18.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, roll your damage with your 8-sided die.
Do I clear the 18 away?
Sure.
Okay, 8-sided die. Here we come. 7.
Nice. Plus 1.
Plus how much? Your strength?
From my
Strength.
dexterity?
No, for you, I don't know. With a Warhammer, you're using strength. What's your strength?
Oh. I'm a
13,
bard, I don't
right?
have strength. I have plus 1 strength, but it says 13 on the bottom.
So that's 7 plus 1. That's 8 total.
Yes. So
And,
I didn't reach 13.
You finally
Well, Carolyn,
pulverizes-
you strike it with the hammer,
Right on the skull. Right between the eyes.
and you feel like, for some reason, hitting it with a hammer, like, kind of really just caved in one of the
Yeah.
eye sockets. So you feel like your hammer kind of like crushed right through and came
yeah.
out. It just like kind of caved in the side of its face.
Oh, more than that. It took
Ooh.
off half the skull.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
just
be
see like
taking one of those
shards
horns as a
flying
prize.
as you hit it, as you hit the bone with the hammer.
Yeah. I'm keeping
He
this as
hammered
a
that
prize.
bone.
Bone hammer.
Bone hammer.
That's
Fjord,
the
it
name of
is
my
your turn.
Warhammer now.
So I see him as I'm maneuvering, hammer the head in it cave. Is the damn thing still like it's moving?
Nope.
Yeah,
it's dead.
it's still moving.
Then I will, with holding my brand new magic sword of dragon slaying, chop its mummy freaking head off.
Yes.
Okay.
And come up from the side that's crashed so he can't see you.
So I'm going to give you
drive it through the
advantage
skull
on
like we
this
found it?
roll because you
Okay.
have like Egg on one side distracting it. You have a Carolyn just attacking it, and then you have like Eisensprite in back also distracting it. So you
I'm
get
taking it from
advantage on
behind.
your attacks.
So I get 2 20s and I pick the best.
Yes, for each blow.
Okay. First one is what the
Misses.
hell?
Wow.
5. No, I don't think
You kind of like your eyes open wide and you think that, oh, I got a clear shot, and you rear back and you swing off balance because you try to take
What?
such a huge blow.
But
5 is the
now
best of 2.
I'm really mad, and I get an 11
Do you have any bonuses
Plus-
to your 11?
for so plus 7.
Is there
I got a plus
any
7
natural
below my
bonuses to the sword he's using?
proficiency
So
plus 3.
you hit. This one hits. Roll your damage. You're using it one-handed or
just-
two-handed?
Two-handed.
Okay, roll a d10.
I got a 1d10. There it is. Got to get different color. Just 1d10.
Yeah, only one d10.
9.
Plus how much?
There it is. Plus 4, at least.
15.
Do I get my proficiency too? Plus 7.
No,
So,
you don't. You don't get a proficiency on this.
That's fine. That's fine. Then 13.
Wait, let me find out about this sword.
Yeah.
What's the sword do?
Quadruple damage against all undead
So you did 13 total to it?
I did
dragon.
13. You
Yes.
can tell me how much extra I did so I know what my sword can do.
No, it doesn't kill it. I have to
Huh?
figure out what it does, the sword does, but that's not enough to kill it, even if the sword does something.
You
Even if we
sucked its
bashed its
soul.
head in so many times before?
Um, Next it's my turn. Oh, my turn. Who do I want to hit?
Nobody. You want
All
to
right,
just
so there are like three guys right by its head. Egg, O'Carolyn, and Fjord. All of you have hit it and done nasty damage, so I'm going to give you an equal chance. So Egg is 1-2, Carolyn 3-4, Fjord is 5-6. And it's going to hit O'Carolyn. It's this
damn.
nasty blow. Nasty blow. It's
Oh,
really bad.
but I have my
Um,
shield. I have my shield.
yeah.
See?
Special dragon deflecting shield.
That's right.
Okay.
It has to get a natural 20 just to be able to hit.
Mr.
All right,
O'Connor,
so
raise
it's
shield.
clawing at you.
But he can't get through my shield.
And so one claw hits, one claw is going to miss, and then it's going to take a bite at you too.
What?
With half a head?
With
Yeah,
Yeah,
half
with
a
half its
head.
head.
half a tooth.
And then it's going to hit again with its bite. So,
So it misses every time.
oh, wait.
I got my shield. These guys are at midnight. We should finish this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
It is midnight 23 for Paul.
Scott even awake?
Yeah.
it does 17, does 29 points of damage to O'Carolyn.
Oh, come on.
What?
Oh, Carolyn is dead.
No.
No,
Carolyn
you're
is down?
unconscious.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
not
Because he's
dead.
in
You're
negative
going to
4.
do death saves.
And we have a
It is
chance to
now
resurrect you.
Fjord's turn. No, Fjord already took his turn.
Yeah, he sure did.
Oh, yeah, it's Abiona's turn.
We'll take another if you want.
No, it's Abiona, your turn. Abiona, you want to take your turn or we go on to Baldwin?
Lorraine, stop texting.
How about Abiona, figure out what you want to do? Baldwin, go ahead.
Healing word on O'Carolyn. I'm
Thank you,
casting
Lark.
at second level, and I'm sacred flaming the big ass thing. So healing word for O'Carolyn. He gets
14.
what is it? Plus no, yeah,
What
9
happened?
points. 9 points.
Yay.
Okay,
I'm
so
back.
Carolyn is back, awake.
And sacred flame.
What is your DC?
15.
He dodges aside, and you miss with the Sacred Flame. Abiona, do you know what you want to do?
So I will bless my arrow
Yes,
as
please.
magical weapon. It's a bonus, so it doesn't take my turn. And then I'll shoot the
O'Carolyn.
head.
Okay, roll to attack.
At least you could throw some corn.
Okay. I have 2 attack. I roll 1 by 1, right? Let me see.
You can just roll them both together because
Okay.
Excellent.
and you
That's
missed
not
twice.
good. I should roll. This is 20-sided. You should roll together.
All right, so you missed twice. Next is
No, I have +9 to attack. Do I still miss?
you still miss. Sillywanker, your turn.
Never roll it together.
I'm gonna use another shadow spirit spell. Same
What's
place.
the range?
Velvet
What's
Trust.
the area of effect for shatter?
10 foot.
20 feet or 10 foot?
10 foot.
10 foot radius or 10 foot diameter?
Probably
Uh,
radius, aren't they all radius?
Yeah.
10-foot radius.
So you are going to, if you want to put it right in the middle, like
Yep.
right here.
Yep. That way it won't affect
Who
anybody.
was doing that measuring thing, Brian? Was that you?
Yeah, there's a measuring thing in your tools. There's a triangle. That's to measure. You just click on yourself or one spot and hold it down, and you can go to.
Ooh, that's
Or else we
pretty.
can do this over here.
Yeah.
Shit, how do I move this?
Eh.
Yeah, how,
Want me to take it away?
yeah,
Moving it by
I
a
can't move that
snowball.
white thing. The snowball. I put that there, but I can't move it for some reason.
I can move it.
Maybe you
Woo!
put it down instead of me. So can you
No,
shrink it down to 10 feet, Tim?
I didn't. I didn't do this. I'm just picking it up after you put it there.
I
As I
can't,
stated.
I don't have
So
control over it
3.
anymore. I can't move it at all.
I moved it off the board.
Yeah, just turn it into trash. Can you trash it?
Oh no, you
I
can.
mean,
I
Brian can do that.
just.
Oh no, oh, I see. I can move it now.
Yeah, there are controls, Michael. You can make it bigger and smaller.
Yeah, because I wasn't on the hand thing, so I couldn't move it.
Right.
But now I can move it. All right, so we're putting it right here. Where's the
Pelvis.
10-foot thing? Why
Pelvis.
does it
That's
say,
mine.
can you get rid of the 10-foot?
Somebody's measuring.
So,
It's
wow,
been
if you
saying
put
10
it
foot all
right
along.
here, then you can actually miss Eisensprite. You have to hit Fjord. There's no way that you can place it without hitting Fjord.
Well, you can. There.
I think that you're still...
Right there.
It'll be okay. Just try to make it a glance away from me. We don't need any other ones hurt.
Yeah, right there.
Right
Perfect.
there.
All right.
I mean, they'll get cold, but they won't get hurt.
I'm going to say that, I don't know how precise you can place it. Because like in the heat of battle, it's like, it's not like everyone is like really clear. So if you're just like a little bit off. So let me say that do like a
Roll a 20.
perception check to try to figure out if you can place it exactly without hitting anybody. As everything, if they're all kind of moving around.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're pretty damn smart. Okay, so let's say that you're able to position it really carefully, and you don't hit anybody. So now
No.
I do
Well,
a
he
con
does
save.
hit the
But it does
creature.
hit a dragon. Keep them
17.
bones. Keep them bones.
17?
Roll them
I did
old
a
bones.
20, so
Yes.
I did a nat 20 for dodging. How much damage did you do to it?
A
17.
lot.
So you see this boom, and you see the dragon try to jump to the side, but as it jumps to the side, this boom catches up with it, and you see like all the bones along its side just shatter, and you see like bone flying everywhere. And then it falls to the ground. It tried to leap, and halfway through its leap, this boom, concussive boom goes off, and you just see bone flying everywhere, and then it plops down on the ground.
Just look at the bones.
And
Pops down on the ground like it's now dead, or pops down
it's
like
not
oops.
moving.
Now that's a bone hammer.
Okay.
What do you want to
Chop its
do?
head off. Chop its head off. Chop its head off.
Well, that is an idea, alrighty. Chop its head off, nonetheless. Are we out of initiative?
We're out of initiative.
I will chop its head off with the magic dagger of dragon slaying.
I
Or
want to
sword.
keep the horn for a drinking.
Are there horns?
vessel. Yeah. See the horns on the dragon?
That's a big drink.
Do I need to roll to sever the head?
You think that maybe a hammer? Yeah, sure. You You can use the sword if you want. Maybe a hammer would be more effective.
Okay, I'll take out the hammer. That's fine. I don't want to damage the sword. Bam. If it's dead, I want to crush the skull, sever the head, golf swing it away. Do I need to roll or just get to do it?
You just get to do it. It's
Yay.
out of
Throw it down the
initiative.
pit.
Break me off a horn. I want me a horn. Break me off a
One for
horn.
you, one for me, okay?
So you're taking like 2 horns, okay?
I got a horn.
Yeah, so Carolyn got a horn
I'm gonna
and
powder it and sell it.
Eisenspray got a horn.
It'll help
I'm
with
gonna
your
powder
ED.
it and sell it. It'll make every man in Phandalin a god for a night.
All right, so is there anything else you guys want to do in this room?
Yeah,
Powdered
do we
dragon
want to
horn.
drag those mummies into those pits?
We want to take their heads off before we drop them?
shit. I mean, or at least, or do we need to investigate them? They may have stuff in there.
What was the purple thing that was in the casket?
The shield?
No, there was a shield and
No.
there was something else.
Take a look.
I'm going to drag one of these. I'm going to drag one of these bastards out.
Under the one on the right.
Oh, yeah. There is something here.
I'm going to drag this bastard out. Oh, who's moving it?
Me.
Well, you're okay. Did you move over there to do it then?
No, I'm dragging it for you. Here, you do it.
Oh, okay. So do I need to roll or can I just pull it?
You can just pull it.
All right, I'm gonna
Pull it, egg. Pull it.
All right, so anyways, let's say like if you look at the skeletons before you move them around, you see that they're like 2 skeletons. And they are like lying face to face with their hands interlocked.
One has a ring.
And that's gross.
They're so sweet.
Yeah.
They love each other in death.
That's adorable.
Cut their hands off.
No, I'm just
Gonna
gonna drag
investigate the rod.
There are 2 rods. What happened to the other fucking rod?
What the fuck?
Rod
The other
Sterling?
rod, I think I clicked on
Rod
something
Sterling,
and it
Rod
became
Stewart?
an environmental.
Okay, so,
there are
wait.
2 rods.
This one?
Okay.
Rod
There's
Boygan?
supposed to be 2 rods.
Do they look
Well,
similar?
I think that O'Carolyn is moving all the stuff. So
no, I moved
so
the
the
stuff.
mummies-
He's moving the body.
okay.
Well, there's this thing. What's this thing? Is that
That's
your
a ring.
That's a ring.
There's a
I thought
ring.
it was a tiny rod.
No, there's
No.
a rod, and then there's a second rod that I clicked
it's
on,
a
and somehow
ring
I
of-
turned it into an environmental thing.
It's
So there should be
a
2
ring of
rods that are
tiny
exactly
rod.
the same.
Well, there's this thing, whatever this is.
That is something that was around the wrist of.
So it's like Ms.
Oh.
Marvel.
WWED.
That was around the forearm of one of the bodies, and one body had a ring, the other body had this around the wrist.
So the ring is
Not the wrist,
obviously Green Lantern, and the wrist thing is Ms. Marvel.
Yes.
I don't know what I didn't see Ms. Marvel, so I don't know what
And
that
then
means.
what's the rod? Is that more of a is it a staff or is it a wand?
It's a rod.
It's a rod.
Is it a rod like a petrified penis?
Like this. I'm holding a rod.
Can I see that, Brian?
Got it.
It's not quite that long, but it's like kind of like more even and like.
Well, it should.
Yeah.
If it's a rod, it should be this long. Otherwise, it would be a wand. If it's
All
shorter,
right, so
it's a wand.
It's about 2 feet. Let's say at the rod, it's about 2 feet.
This is more
Yeah,
than
that-
2 feet. Actually, no. This is about 2 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so it's about that, and it's more. So your rod is like more. It's not as big on the end, but they're like kind of knobs on both ends. So basically,
I've
it looks
heard
like
that
what you
about my
see
rod.
here.
I
could
need
be
you to
healed.
acknowledge my rod is bigger than yours.
It's
Yeah, but it's those
It's
things
a
on the
baton.
end that we worry about. You know, that's viral.
Yes, the knobby ends you got to worry about.
When I moved it, did I have a sense of
Euphoria?
resurrecty or healing,
I'm trying to like.
I think
or
Erecty is
lordly
right.
might.
God damn it!
Okay, we have to.
They're rods of erection.
I'm okay with that.
Unless it's the wrong one, then it's a misdirection.
Anyways, I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out how.
Or an insurrection.
Anyways, I tried to
That's
make a
for
second
Brian.
one, but I can't do it, so I have to like kind of
No, you have
find
to.
the prop later on.
That's okay.
But
So
just
we
just
have
they're just two of them that are exactly the same.
Okay.
2 rods are the same, the gauntlet thing and the ring.
Yeah, it's more like a vambrace.
Okay.
So where's the ring? Where did you guys put that?
Under the head of the rod. You move the rod over the ring.
Okay. So anyways,
quick! Someone put the ring on. See if you die. Egg.
so is there
You can
anything
do it.
else that you guys want to do here?
Do we want to?
I think we need a
Do we want
rest.
to either put the lid back on this thing, or we want to throw those mummies down the hole?
I don't think we want to throw them down the hole.
Why?
And if they're not attacking us after we took their shit, let's not disturb them anymore.
Okay, that's fair.
But don't put the
Because
lid.
there's water in the hole, and you may reconstitute the mummies if you throw them in there.
Don't.
Maybe.
Or piss off whatever's down there.
Okay,
Okay, so we have the sword.
We
have the
think
2
we have the
rods.
sword, and the rod of lordly might, and the rod of resurrection, and the ring of infinite wishes, and the bracer of awesomeness,
Okay, great.
and the shield of
And the shield.
arrow attraction.
I've had a
well,
few
then
of
let's
those.
just take all this stuff and leave.
I have a bag.
And
I'll
you've
just
got 2
hold that.
2 dragon horns.
I'll hold that in my bag.
Dragon horn.
Will you, though? Will you?
And I
Is
have
that
a
a
shield.
bag of holding?
I have a bag of holding. Yes.
So I
Well,
claim
you
a
know, there's
shield. I
that
claim
really
a horn.
smart guy back in Phandalin
So
who can tell us what this stuff
Fuck
is.
that guy.
Oh yeah, he knows everything.
He's really smart. He knows so much stuff.
He's not.
And he knows a lot about magic.
Ooh.
You
He
know,
knows more about magic than anybody I've
What's that
ever
guy's
met.
name again? It's kind of
You know,
catchy.
I'm not a magician, so I'm not worried about that.
我给你要包
I
位
was
看有没有
supporting my friend Sillywanker, who is a sorcerer. And you guys are talking about how awesome this guy is, so much more awesome than Sillywanker. And that's just sad.
He's amazing. Have you met him?
Fuck that guy.
how can you?
I don't think Baldwin's met him yet.
Baldwin's met him.
You mean the
Fuck
Grand
that guy.
Maester?
你还有便当吗？
Yes. That is exactly who
两
we
个
mean.
150。
PhD.
Okay,
Professor
Michael,
Doctor.
I think we should
OK，15
probably
分钟，
stop
谢
here.
谢，拜拜。
okay.
Plan on. We're gonna set it up so that we can do.
对哦，我点了8位算了。
Lorraine, mute your
Enjoy
mic.
lunch.
Sorry,
Mute
Order
your
me
mic
again, Don Lorraine.
when you're
I'm
ordering.
ordering food. Sorry.
Yes, so mute your mic.
We are Paigu fan.
Okay, I do want the pizza
I
though.
like egg roll.
I actually turned it down. You can still hear me?
You have to
Yes.
mute it. You actually have to click the button for mute.
Okay, I'll try. How about now?
I can hear
No,
you
we
say.
can hear you perfectly
Yes, it is.
It's okay.
on
Okay,
Facebook.
we will.
Keep
We'll
talking.
take a long rest and heal the people who are down spell points and hit points. So I'm going to heal everybody up, and then
Thank
we're
you.
going to take the long rest and get the spell points back.
Can I lie down in the coffin?
With the
so-
2 dead bodies?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do
Whoa.
that. You want us to
Oh.
put the lid on top of you?
一个马莎拉
Soft
西餐
bandages.
饼。
Whoa.
Lorraine, you didn't mute yourself.
It's okay.
两人都要，对，
You still didn't mute
还
yourself.
有15分钟可以吗？
Sorry,
Okay,
she's choking.
Michael,
Let her
I am
let her finish
stopping.
ordering.
I'm stopping recording now.